Okay, guys and girls, what's up? And we are to bring you, I'm here to bring you Chasing Tears. I think I said we, but I meant to say me. It's bring you Chasing. I wanted to record this right when it released, but I got sick. As I said in the Friday Night Funkin' video, I ended up getting sick, so I never, obviously, recorded this when I wanted to. I wanted to record it like 2 days after it came out, but it's been over a week since it came out, so whoops. I can't help it. I was sick. It happens. Disclaimer though, before we start, any fan service in this video, in this series, will be cut out. Because YouTube don't like that. I don't want to do that, but I'm gonna have to, because it's my channel and I don't want to get, terminated or strike because I had, a butt on there. So pennies and stuff like that would be, censored. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. I'm thinking what I might do is just zoom in on the text. And just show the text itself, or I might have to cut that scene out altogether. For those particular scenes, that doesn't mean every CG is gonna be like that. If it's a CG that doesn't have any of that, it will be in the video anyway. But I will have to do that because fan service is pretty much frowned upon on YouTube, 110%. So in order to record this and give you guys this video, I would have to compromise with taking out the fan service completely. So, you can see this is probably way more PG-13 of a game series I'm doing. So, if you want somebody to show all of it, you can probably look at YouTube and find it, and they might be fine, but I don't want to chance it just to get the extra views or something because I showed something in it. So, just be warned. You could probably find someone that's already showed it all. But I don't want to risk that. So, you guys are going to show okay with that. I don't know how much fan service is in this game. So, if it's some, I might keep it in there if it's not really any. But, anyway, enough talking. Just, that's a disclaimer. So, I hope you guys are going to show okay with that. If you are, then let's go get into the meat and potatoes of this. So, I don't know if this is Yui or if this is a male-female thing. I think it's a male-female thing because they're looking at me kinda sexual, but anyway, let's start. Okay, this original contains flying light images like a truck assist with people with photosensitive epilepsy. If you experience lightheadedness, out of vision, twitching, disorientation, confusion, or momentary loss of awareness, please immediately say. Okay, this product is for fiction, story, all names, characters, and events, portraying the vision novel or fictionist, no identification for actual persons living or deceased, place appearance of products is intended or should be referred. All characters are 18 years or older. The visual novel contains disturbing horror scenes that may be unfit for children, easy store, read the description wise. I do know about the horror image, but I also read that there's not really much deal horror wise. But I'm okay with that. I don't care. So if you have epilepsy, be careful. So, and if you don't like horror, then be careful if you decide to watch this. I like horror. I really do like horror. So for me, it doesn't bother me, but for other people, it might. So, enable time choices. No, because that just gives some anxiety I do not need in my life. Wood floorboards are creaking over my head. Someone's walking in the attic. There's nobody in the house but me. Actually, this is kind of hit the whole image a lot more than I thought it would. Is it packed with storage or something? They say the night is darkest before the dawn, and the last box you carry when you move is the heaviest one. Not sure about the night part, but do I get another box in the hallway? I try my best to remember if I packed a couple of concrete slabs in there. Look, it's right before I did. The movers didn't bother waiting for me and simply formed a small zoo out with my belongings on the porch. Oh well, at least nobody snatched them. I wonder if anybody lives around here at all. That's too much drama. Cheer up, June. It's not like we're in the middle of nowhere. Also forgotten by the rest of the world. To keep my son and wine and seashell at bay, I dropped the box on the floor and me started sneezing. Bad move. Dang, just how much dust is in here? Shoot! Actually, no, I don't want to know that. Dust floats in the air like plastic snow in a glass globe, forming small spheres in the corners, and it seems to be the only insulation material in the house. Guess I'll be able to make a happy little dust snowman if I give it a try. Should I call it a dust man? Ooh, bad joke. Thought that was short and weird snow out here. It's spring away, but the townscape is still covered with thick blanket snow. It looks like it has no plans on melting anytime soon. Sure, my auntie had warned me it would be fresh in these parts. But I had no idea it was fresh as in fresh frozen. On my way here, I got the distinct feeling I was stuck in a complete game with Texas country feeling alone. Well, not like I had any other options. Maybe it gets better downtown? Not like I'm eager to find out in person. At least not today. Way here got worn down. All these boxes won't pack themselves. It'd be great if they did though. I look around the shopping hall crowded with the endless boxes. I get the feeling to multiply while I wasn't looking. I mean, it's not like I could the whole thing pie with my own two hands, right? I really try my best to focus on the positive lately, and I'm mostly did good until this very moment. It's just like a click in my head, the same way as how tired I am. Not the long way I made my light out everything that happened to me recently. Legs give out. I sit down one of the boxes and stare at them with empty eyes. Why I sit where I'm moving, but I don't feel any better. It's like I'm drowning deeper into one of those bullied snow drifts I see along the way. Still, something changes. Not sure what it is, but the sudden tide of a physique I feel a hint of anxiety building up. It grows stronger with each passing moment, gradually clogs my mind entirely. Even the feeling snaps me back to reality. I jump to my feet. Oh, what's the matter with me? I give myself a slap on the cheek, but the strange feeling it doesn't go away. Where's it coming from? I try listening to my feelings and soon figure out it's the room that gives me those strange vibes. Maybe room I was looking at this whole time. Just as I think of it, it has a tight lump in my throat. I try hard to swallow it somehow. I take a closer look around and suddenly shiver. When in the middle of the room, covered with a thick layer of dust, there's a lonely, quite a small one, but that doesn't make it any better. How did it get in here? Really though, how? Save. I don't think it's gonna let me save my choices naturally, so I'm gonna save. No more footprint. There's a single point of a billboard in the dust that was gathered here for years. Should I say decades? My image is she hid this house from a distant uncle's grandfather or something. I probably learned too low. Nose itches and then the whole house shakes with the loudest. Shoo! The illusion falls apart. I even feel energetic enough to clean up a bit. Of course I won't be able to fight all this mighty dirt in one go, but gotta start somewhere. While warming the floor, I naturally come up with a simple explanation. The house sits in the outskirts, of course but it's not the only one here. I'm positive I saw a couple houses nearby, so perhaps the neighbors have a very special sense of humor. If it really is a prank, that leaves lots of questions. But anyway, I'd rather have this than a ghostly apparition of a one-legged midget prowling in the house. I mean, rumors go on quickly in a small town, so I freeze, stumble of a drawn dog, but immediately push it away. No one here knows anything about me. They can't know. My old life belongs to the past, to the city that I left behind. Here I will start with a clean slate, and no one-legged midget ghost will ever stop me. Famous last words. Layers of pristine dirt, both majestic and vast, finally gave in under my attack. I barely keep standing on my feet, but the result is worth it. Naturally, there's not even vaguely edible in this house, but at least there's a heating system. I even meant to turn it on, so when I curl up on the couch with a manga book, it's almost cozy. I was dreaming of this moment all day long, but now I'm too tired to follow the story. Images blow before my eyes. Falling asleep. At night, I wake up a couple times fearing someone is watching me from the darkness. When it greets me with bright white light shining in my face. That's a mouth. I honestly prefer coffee in bed, but this works too, I guess. The same white light fills the entire room. Apparently, I forgot to turn the curtains in even. The fierce illumination makes the scene painfully real. My sleepy brain fails to track where I found myself, so I managed to freak out a tad bit before it dawned on me. I moved houses. I started recollecting details. An unmade box in the hallway, lines of hopefully empty cardboards in the kitchen, and an odd footprint I found yesterday in this very room. And also that weird dream, I guess? Or was it more like an actual feeling? No idea what it actually was, but think of this suddenly get cold under 3 blankets. You okay? Wait a second. 3 blankets? I stared at the blankets in question. Sue from Color Scraps, each of them is very reminiscent of Frankenstein's monster. I wonder if it's that other girl we saw that's doing this. It says chasing tails, so I wonder if she's a animal girl. Cause I thought this girl was for a minute, but I looked at here and I think that's just the way her hair looks. Or at least they're warm and don't seem to have too much dust on them. But where did I manage to get them? I'm sure I got truly exhausted after cleaning the house just even. I wasn't even planning to fall asleep here, just lay and relax for a moment. Still all my clothes are neatly folded and stacked flat lying on the couch. Now, does this mean I'm... Oh! Yep. Right. Oof. Like, I'm not only talking myself, but also sleepwalking? And even sleep undressing? Now that's a combination. I mean, if I'm that active in my sleep, I could at least throw on the curtains. Why is all that even a nice start in a new place, eh? Until my neighbors haven't seen anything they weren't supposed to see. At this very moment, I hear a muffled but distinct plop. I turn my head about trying to locate the source of noise, but only managed to catch a small glitch of something outside the window. Hey! Hey, stop right there! Someone was peeking at me. Staring right through the bill window glass. My righteous anger has no limits. I wish out the blankets about to wash the cover, but out in cold my let's say enthusiasm cools down real quick. It's freezing here. Considering the temperature overboard, I'm no longer surprised at the miraculous manifestation of all these blankets. At that point, I probably could have dragged a bill out of the wardrobe and gained conscience just to have something warm and fluffy around. Come to think of it, bills are creepy. I wonder if there are any around here. The house sits at the very edge of the forest after all. And chances are, this could have been... No, that silhouette outside the window was clearly human. I think I've seen a flash of a bright color. Red, I guess? I want to guess it's probably wearing a striking look. Well, that means it should be easy to strike them down. First, I should probably wear some pants. Probably with the warm couch is frustrated, but there's none edible in the kitchen. I have to get outside either way. I could always use this chance to meet my neighbors while being dressed. I mean, maybe the children picked this house as a playground? They could, got here while the house was burning. I could let this slide, but staring into my windows won't do it all. If I was into unwanted attention from windows, I might as well stay back home. I wanted to think of this. The heating system managed to shut down the night. No wonder I woke up in the freezing chamber. I find the urge to start it again. I'm probably safer to leave it be for now. I'd rather get back to a course than the hard part of it was. I can worry one out of the front door as fast as I can. Which is probably too fast. Ouch! She slipped immediately. The ground meets my butt, which is such a passion as they were meant to be together all along. I feel upset, cutting progressively more wet with each passing moment. All those innocent looking puppets I noticed on the way to the house yesterday turned into wicked ice traps overnight. Seems like I have a free pass to my personal ice rink now. How generous! Due to many a happy coincidence and plenty of exceptional agility, I managed to survive in my own backyard. The air was white with sleet falling from the cloudy sky, but among the snowdrifts there stood a clearly visible floor with a chain of holes in it. Those are definitely footprints. Aha! Got you, pervert! The pervert was probably running away, so the trail is fairly smudged. Nevertheless, I could tell they have small feet. Just be a midget again? Oh, at least it's my 2 legs. What details, I am drenched in anger enough to deliver justice. Even to the midgets. To my surprise, the tracks don't lead to any of the small house nearby, which apparently means someone took a long journey specifically to admire my undies without permission. How did they even know I would be undressed? My head immediately gets quiet with questions, but I got in my minute strength to kick them out. I have too many rules already. Those tracks clearly lead to the more civilized part of town, I guess? So probably you're more likely to find a shop than a bill anyways. However, I decided to straight back to pay a visit to my neighbors. If there are perverts parting around or bills or billboards? Now, where'd that even come from? She thinks a lot of stuff. Well, if there's any word out and about, I guess the neighbors should know something. Hopefully. Although I don't really want to admit, the house nearby look quite bleak. And I thought my house was a wreck. Blackened wood, sagging window frames, and the frosted, cloudy dark glass. I got a sudden urge to look aside, but my good men strongly advised not to. Yep, the manners, definitely. I wandered between the bins for a while. Not happy, it's only long there was seriously no other tracks here to save for my own. I'm knocking every door, but the only response I get is some snow falling off the roofs. Here, no one is home, or I seem to be living here all by myself. Alone. Honestly, I have no idea how I should feel about this. Seems like I won't have to chase any brash kids out of my kitchen, but that leaves large room for other questions. Take a couple of deep breaths. Liquid Cordial quickly brings me back to reality and more personal issues. I could jump to all the terrible conclusions later, but freezing to death before lunch would be too upsetting. To the convenience store I go, and not a moment later. I like them. Snowfall gradually covers the evidence, but I meant to follow the footprint trail for some time. Since I thought the footprints become too solid to notice on the strip of snow. As the snow cone on the road thins out, I completely struck it out of them. Oh yeah, I think you meant to get away, you filthy midget. Sorry. I will make you understand the value of privacy. Well, at least the store is just so bad. To my relief, it looks very... I'd say I've seen it's train right across the road from my apartment I used to rent back in the city. All these spy games left me little time to actually get ready for going in public. I want to shoot my pusher check on my current finances just to figure out what lifestyle I can currently afford. Of course, I'm pretty clueless about local prices. I do have some savings, but how far would that take me? And where could I possibly earn more in the backwards? I guess I'll think about it tomorrow. Or the day after tomorrow. Or even better, the next week. Yes. I should probably have enough money for a week, right? I pushed so many doors so enthusiastic as if it was direct response for my pusher economic crisis. The sound of the doorbell was so desperate I can't help but imagine it falling off and hitting my head. Probably just to him with some common sense into it. Sorry. The lady at the cash desk looks a bit surprised by my dramatic entry. So she gives me a friendly nod and gets back to her business. I was slightly worried that it would be like, oh yeah, there's no one's in the town at all. That would be a pretty bit serious, like no one's at town. Well, not the business. Okay. Oh, well, chick. I say she's more invested in a small tablet producing faint yet recognizable mumbling. Some kind of llama, I guess? Wait, that means the internet. I still would say in a situation, but at least it's blessed with the internet. I wipe the snow off my feet on the mat and just get myself a shopping basket and hurry onwards. Come on, June, pull yourself together. Just act natural. Don't draw attention, and stop talking to yourself in the public place. At the inch behind me, the building's again. The customer seems to be pretty lively here. That's great and all, but I don't feel ready to make new acquaintances just yet. Instead, I decided to focus on the mission ahead and proceed further into the store, trying not to draw anyone's attention. The shop house is just as ordinary as exterior, I guess. I finally calmed down enough to start scanning the shelves full of munchies. Well, it's not half as bad as I thought. The variety of goods here was none to write home about, but those prices definitely know the right way to want me. If I want to start binge buying everything thoughtlessly, I think I might be able to keep myself going for a month or so. And later on, oh, well, a month is a month, something should turn up. That's just how it goes, right? Anyways, what was I? Ah, the noodles, right. Now that's a staple food if I ever saw one. I'd say I could use a staple or two in my life right now. Think of the noodles. Don't think of the money in your house's hideous midgets that go across the room is doing to you right now. What now? Girl is standing a few steps away from me. How did she manage to get this close without me noticing? Or maybe she's just going about her business that I'm imagining things. I decided to keep an eye on her for a while. Do my best to stay chill. I try casually moving around the store. Girl seems to stay all chill and casual too, but the word she picks makes me think she's chilling around me. Now I'm pretty sure she is in fact watching me. She's glued at me with those huge eyes of hers, probably thinking I can't see it. I lean over trying to become one with the show for serious. The girl does the second same thing, meditating over a pile of box napkins. I make a tactical move and let's ring myself over to dairy fridges. Now I can perfectly see a reflection in the glass door. The picture girl with long dark hair, well dressed in the red coats. I can't but look straight at that girl. She quickly turns away. I notice a snow blob sitting on the back of her coat. Now that I think of it, there was a small weird snowbank under my window. I guess I'm the only one here who ended up with the snow behind her color this morning. Wait, does this mean... Is she the midge I was freaking about? I didn't even think it might be a girl. That's why the footprints were that small. But why? How? For what purpose? I mean, it's not like she... That takes my breath away. She couldn't possibly know about me. But could she? The place is ending after all. Could she be the one of those people willing to grind me to dust? Or a crazy fan? I can't even decide what's the worst option. I like where it's like more of that anime style like always, but it kind of moves around a little bit. Invading my pusher space is something people like that would do. Maybe she already helped herself into the house to woman through my stuff while I was on the neighborhood train. That's co-wed situation here. A co-wed situation. I need a plan right about now. Oh, the same thing is right here. I couldn't see it because it's... I feel like in normal situations, you would come up and talk. At the same time, I feel like... She's eyeing down, shot. This is talk, Joel. Actually, no, but it goes both ways. Because I've seen animes where something will happen like that and then they'll come up and talk. But I watch the animes where the girl would initially try to avoid them. Let's come up and talk. Okay, so... I know where this is going. I'll even say I know it too well. Just let them feel your fear for a moment. The next moment you're done for. And as far as I know, I've run out of kind ends for vacant houses. I must take this bull by the horns before they end up in my... I go straight to the girl. She gets... What surprisingly quick and tries to flee back fast. Despite getting so awful. Hey, wet coat! Stop right there! Are you... talking to me? Yep, you got it. I won't beat around the bush. You were staring at me and I want to know why. Staring? Me? What nonsense! I was examining the list of ingredients here, that's it. Oh, the list of ingredients, you say? On toilet paper? Any interest in finding so far? That's... Oh, yes! Sorry, it's... She was supposed to be peeping into serious things, but just the way they say it all. What about it? It's none of your business, actually. That's what I thought when I saw you right at the window this morning. What? Stop playing the innocent lame. You know exactly what I mean. You pervert. Excuse me? Do you even know who you're talking to? Let's see. Am I talking to someone who has a license for voyeurism? No? Or is it someone who picked my backyard as a natural habitat? Maybe you're a garden gnome. Still no? Now that's a pity. I am Fuyuyama Wind, the elder star of the old and vulnerable Fukuyama-kun. My fame has been taken care for the real being of the sun for centuries, and now you're stealing the ways of an innocent girl, seeking all the advantage you get from your position. You don't think you can just get away with it, do you? I told you I wasn't stealing anyway, leave me alone. Perverts! As told by a tyke. We exchanged annihilating glances. Fukuyama Wind, it is the of the old honorable clan, holds a bundle of toilet paper to her basket. Then with a graceful flourish of a long tail glass, she departs in English science. Trying to come up with you, but short of to find a coat, but not good. Luckily, I'm getting a bit scared. Daughter of the respectable clan, blah blah, and short the local queen bee. As I got in the cold wind for literally on the second day of living there. Is there a chance she actually wants to steal an animal? Actually, I want to see the other one because I feel like that was an extremely bad decision. I don't know why you saved. I meant to load. Just load. I want to be a ward. No. What I really need is staying away from the lunatics. From what I've heard, that promotes activity big time. I studied the layout quickly and find a promising wall with shells just a bit to the side of the heart central. Wait, that's my path to salvation. I retreat back to the serious ship and get ready for a daring escape. I calculate the air movement in the room, minus the temperature defense, okay? Then I stick to the leeward side to bypass socket. I wave a sweet forward scent wash over me. Ouch! I really mean it! The impact mixed the wood before my eyes turned pitch black for a moment. No, no, I hit the wrong button. When I come to my senses, I try to learn what I got into, in every way. Nazi, I'm sitting on the floor and all the packs and boxes I carefully selected were around in strict chaos. And in the midst of this, it's comparably pixie composed. I see. Watch where you're going. Just how come she's here? I'm sure I was heading away from more. The girl jumps up and grabs the gun on the floor. Before I can think of anything to say, she simply leaps over me. Only to catch a glimpse of the red coat disappearing behind the soda counter. Hey! Hey! Those are my noodles! Seriously, June, noodles? Is that all you care about at the moment? I'm left alone with the scattered boxes. So what do I do now? I mean, that's a rhetorical question. It's clear as day. I have to put those goods where they belong, else I'll find a new spot to get my groceries from. Oof, I'm just too good at making first pushes memorable. That girl though. What's your problem? As I sort the packs of boxes though, I get more and more aggravated over the embarrassing counter. Watch where you're going? Really? Well, I have another idea. What if you watch where you're going, you little Sama G-san? I, for one, must watch it like real hard. I'll give Annie not to see her forever in my life, that's foreshadowing. Annie brought my news, but she took them anyway. Oh, she's so lazy before the time. Never would want her dads. Just who does she think she is? She's getting angry. It's actually kind of adorable though. I actually have a couple ideas on that too. Time flies by as I come up with possible witty answers, which I will most definitely use next time. I refill my basket and tidy up everything that fell on the shelf, but there's still plenty of goods left on the floor. Here's a party from that girl's baskets. The basket itself is lying here on the floor too, abandoned by its flamboyant holsters. Could at least take it away for. Okay, let's see. That's chemicals, even more chemicals. The highly aggressive kind too. She's what? Is she trying to get rid of her body? My dead body, possibly? Why, of course. Whose body could it be? It starts coming together now. Oh, it's definitely a crazy fan. Probably a laundry or something. She's going to lock me in the basement, mentally crush me. Possibly crush me before it dies. And do all kinds of lewd stuff until I offer her the ever-blooming flower of forbidden love. To go on codeine. And if I refuse... okay, you can... She said read manga, but she's like woolly. She must know all that stuff. It's just too much. Are you alright? No! I mean, yes. That is... Sadly, I know what I should do. I'm sorry. Do you know that girl in the red coat? She was here just a few minutes ago buying noodles. It's a small town. That there are tons of stores around. And my purpose is local. The saleswoman must know. You mean Lady Wen? Of course I know her. Everyone here does. Lady? What do you mean by that? Lady Wen is the heroes of the Fukuyama clan. They are patrons. There's so much order that keeps this town afloat. Of course, things are a little messy lately, but if it wasn't for them, everything here would have fallen apart long ago. Little messy? What do you mean? Oh, it's not. I'm just talking, you know. Living away from the rest of the world, and life here can get difficult times. Sometimes you just get a little bored, and sometimes... Oh, by the way, you've only just arrived, haven't you? I'm pretty sure I haven't seen you here before. You? Me? Yes. Got here just yesterday. Why, is that so? Please excuse me for being pushy. There's really not much happening around. Always welcome here. We do love new faces. Oh, well, that's great. We try a bit more, but I only have a strength to dodge the countless questions. It's a shame that I'm missing out on an opportunity to get a better feel for everything, but I can't help it. Everything has happened too much and too fast. I have no idea what to make of it all. I think I like that one better because the other one you did get an encounter, and either way it was a bad like counter. So that we got into, but the last one was like much more angry and stuff like that. So like, yeah, I think this one's better. It's better just to 1 and 2. We still talked, but like it wasn't like the last one where we basically knew each other. Finally, I paid for my purchase, get outside, and then a red coat flickers around the corner. She been eavesdropping all this time? Then I tried not to talk too much. What's wrong with this girl? What is it you want from me, Yukiyama Gwen? Maybe I should catch up with her and ask the question in person. I consider that idea, but I have no conclusion. It may be reasonable, but right now I want nothing more than to just be home alone with delicious lunch. After all, if my stalker was in the mood for a conversation, she would have run away from it, right? She knows what's on her mind, really. Money and fame make people go bananas, and this Lady Ren must be both the richest and most famous here. I could let my guard down, but I should try and keep from going bananas myself. The saleswoman did pounce on me with tons of questions, but all in all, she's quite nice. At least I don't feel like I moved to some creepy cult village or something. And that girl, who knows, maybe she got overly excited to see a newcomer? Well, now that she's seen enough of me obvious, I guess maybe she'll leave me alone? With that thought in mind, I head home. She's not gonna leave. White fog. Not but white fog against a voice. I have found you. I have finally found you. I had to keep searching for so long. But it's alright. Everything's gonna be fine now. Make everything right. And then we will be always together. Right? I don't know who this chick is, but say yes. Let me double say yes. I am so glad. What a weird name. Although my eyes are stretched. The room is filled with the grayish white light I'm always used to. This means nothing has really changed outside. I mean, just how long till the snow melts away? It's almost the middle of spring already. Never thought it would be this cold around here. Getting out of this warm bed feels like a chore, but I can't force myself to sleep again either. When I close my eyes, that weird dream comes back to my mind. I don't think that kind of stuff happens to me often. Maybe of the dreams is very clear and detailed. As if it was more of a memory than an actual dream. I pat my cheeks. Yeah, June, that's right. And there's also a one-legged ghostly midget chilling in the living room. Maybe I just got bored. The stream is the strangest thing that happened to me after that memo account of the story. Feels like both the local coach and local public got tired of me real soon. And is, even if they even exist in the first place. It hasn't even been a week since I moved in, but I'm not quite sure if everything happened just as I remember it. I'm not complaining or anything. Not at all. A quiet life is just what I wanted. I just have to admit that most of the highlights of my life here happened in my imagination. Should I try drawing manga horror stories? Well, I'll have to make a living one way or another. I mean, why not? Go something like a lonely yet beautiful mangaka living in the savage wilderness. Bone-chilling, spine-tingling stories from a mysterious girl who... Loud noise from the outside interrupt my musings for a new and distant quill. Now that's really strange. During my time here, I got used to a special kind of silence. In the silence, a sound of a page being torn in a deafening crash, literally. And those new sounds give me feeling I'm missing a giant killer alien worm's invasion happening at this very moment. I hurry to the window. A truck? Figures. And I was thinking, why does this house feel like it's about to go down? A huge truck is parked at the house next to mine. Although next is a figure speeds, as the gaps between the houses here are very generous, my heart suddenly starts pounding. Workers gallop back and forth around the house, switching old rubbish for new furniture. Looks like I'm about to have neighbors. Not that I have tons of fish back in the city, but well, I'd love to see a friendly face once in a while. That'd be a great change of my snow drifts and no long icicle routines. Small joys of social life are what keeps us human in the snowy middle of nowhere. Wait a second, June, you get ahead of yourself. You don't even know who these people are. If they happen, I used to shudder whenever my phone showed any signs of life. I did change my number, of course, and only the close relatives got the new one. And yet, I was afraid to pick up the phone every time. I was afraid that instead of my aunt's voice, I might hear someone else. Someone met me. Someone who might know where to find me. The whole idea was pretty vague, but it got me nervous anyway. What if someone found out where I live now? What if they're going to ruin my new life too? What should I do? I try starting my day as usual, but as I do this chores, that nasty thought keeps. My progress with tidying up the house is far from impressive. All I managed to do is sort out a couple boxes and clean up a couple rooms. And then digging through the old stuff in one room and find a pair of binoculars. Should I? Seriously, are you okay though? What if she will apply to what I say? Are you okay though? No, I shouldn't. Most definitely. Will I do it anyways? Absolutely! What a disgrace. I'm sitting at the window on the second floor. My fingers are suddenly cold, gripping the binoculars real tight. I can't convince myself to look into it, but I can't put it aside either. So I'm going to spy on the neighbors. Yikes. How am I better than the girl from the store? They haven't really moved in yet, and I'm already acting loony. What if someone notices? What if I'm discovered? And anyway, this is just so very wrong. But what if these people are up to something sketchy? Those houses look completely better and must have been empty for a very long time. Why would someone move in right now? Are they trying to get close to me? Maybe it's a paparazzi! Or blackmailers! They'll be looking at the windows with a camera. They'll be waiting to try to lose my grip. And probably some strange strategically important piece of clothing. And then there's no other way. I have to find out what they're up to. Surely I could wait until they move in and go meet them in person, but who knows what lies behind the facade? Professional backman should probably know how to act nice and get close to the victim. And then your loot suddenly turns to collectibles. You can't fool me, got it? People only show the true serious when they think no one is watching them. That doesn't mean my real self is a pair of stock with ages of very short. No! That's probably you in the low voice. Esther surely knows. Okay, never mind. Come on, June, focus. And for an inch, and for a mile, right? I'm not doing this on idealistic realm. I'm doing this because my safety is in question, period. I heard the binoculars even tired and leaned against the window. While I was questioning my morals and making life choices, the truck managed to leave. The night is definitely too long and I'm pretty surprised it's here already. Gee, time sure flies when you're having a mental breakdown. The light is on the house next door and that works out to my advantage. In bed and my new neighbors are in no hurry to all the corn. At this point I almost appreciate the cooperation. Everything's going great, except the neighbors upstairs are nowhere to be seen. Dang it. I just want to get this over with. I need to make sure my new neighbors are ordinary people who know lashes intent in minds. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? I gaze at the glowing rectangles of the range, try to find a figure, whatever the. It's you! It's who? Yeah, it's not sure. There could be no doubt that Mikiyama winning in the flesh. Hearing this after old Claire is really fun to look at Johnny people's windows and the first confirmed proof it next door in my life. I clenched the back as if glued. How did she manage to do this? Why, Betty must be filthy rich by local standards. Who is she has no trouble renting or even buying a puny work like this? She's never plotted something against me. Meantime, Mikiyama is busting and rummaging through her closet. In closet, I can't believe her stuff in her she herself has everything right to be located as close to me from now on. I can't get rid of her now, can I? She'll be able to steal me out for winners all day long. Does she think I'm a pushing reality show or something? What do I do with this? I know. I'll keep the curtain shut all the time. But in that case, the house will get really creepy. I'll probably just wait here without the sunshine. Thanks, tacos. What should I do? Mikiyama disappears from sight. How hard I try to find her angle, I fail to spot. Looking, are we? She's never gone doing the creepy poopy stuff. I mean, she's probably busy decorating the stock room with my pictures everywhere. Or setting up cameras to spy me night and day. Never mind, I figured out her credit pin. Want war, Mikiyama, you get it. She might think she's got that pin, but she has no idea I have an ace on my sleeve. I know her weak spot. Fame is made up of two sides. I'll keep an eye out for as long as it takes. I know for a fact she'll make mistakes simple, and when she does, I'll take pictures. Make videos too. Yeah. You want me? Come get me and I will get the touch. I get my phone camera ready anyway. Time goes by, but Mikiyama still doesn't show up. My back and everything below is stiff as soap, but I'm still sitting in an ambush like a real hunter. Each time I start pointing, she's gone digging in the underground patch or something. Mikiyama finally reappears. And she's naked? Okay, do as a towel. But I still see a lot more than I intended. Can she be real marching? Maybe she's embarrassing me to undermine my morale. If so, I must admit that she succeeded. Or maybe she's one of the fans after all, she's trying to win my heart this way. Oh, no, I'm not like that. Within your career parts my way Rinchy, none, I'm not buying it. Don't expect me to come one to your house and pounce on you in a fear of wide mind-breaking passion or something. Richie's come up with such a thought, you've read too much manga, not the decent type, I should say. Is Mikiyama a talkie pervert like hentai and all? Well, now that's very likely. But maybe she wasn't aiming to undermine anyone's morale or win any hearts. I mean, since she just took a shot, I completely forgot about the cards. Just like I did my first night in the house. Sitting on the floor, my face bored, and I failed to figure out what I've gotten myself into. If I can convince myself to pick up the binoculars again, it gets pitch dark outside. I feel terrible, but I have too many visions. I can't see what I've seen anyway. I need to find out what's going on. If I realize that Mikiyama is really an innocent lamb, which I strongly doubt, that's when I will feel guilty. Maybe I'll even admit what happened and apologize. But for now, this is pure self-defense. I bring the binoculars close to my eyes. A pair of lenses are looking at me from the neighbor's window. Of course, they don't float in the air freely, but are important to the and the one who's holding them in. It's getting hard for me to. Is it out of shame or out of anger? This I don't know, so I'm about to explore them both. I slide to the floor in the window like a melted ice cream on a hot summer day. Just how could she do that? How could I do that? How am I gonna look people in the eye now? She'll probably tell everyone about what happened. She might wanted to be writing about it. I get lost in thought for a moment. Yeah, a small town like this have its own online media? Forums maybe? Or maybe people who are more into traditional newspapers like the ones actually made of people? I got my head. What am I thinking? Okay, never mind. This chick girl won't get me confused. She was going to spy on me after all. From the very beginning. I have none to be ashamed of. But that's still very embarrassing. Okay, fine, enough of this. I must go talk to her face to face. I need to finally know what's your business with me. Now, so I need her to start pouring the coins before she gets naked. Yes, right now I'm going to... I think she's the one that... Actually... I like June. She's funny. She makes me laugh. I like the way she like talks herself with dog constantly. Someone's ringing my doorbell. I mean, pretending to be dead is always an option. You live inside. Please sit together, June. I get up and water on my wobbly legs open the door. On my doorstep, I find no other than Yukiyama herself, sitting in silence. Just a couple moments of the sun stretches the door yelled. I can explain. You should leave immediately. Now that's a twist. I was expecting all sorts of things, but that's just insolence. She think this, she is. What? No, I don't think so. No way. I had enough time to learn thinking it's not your forte. Start with try insults, are we, Kiyama? Jeez, just have enough self-respect to come up with something fresh. I mean, I get it. Living with a big sweaty wad of money for brains must be real hard. But tell you what, if you think you can kick me out of my house, you're dead wrong. Show you the Hillis? Of course, I should have guessed. Is this some sort of riot insult? So, no, not at all. I'm simply stating the facts. You're as hard-headed as the rest of your family. Maybe you're into Doc Richards too? Doc, what are you talking about? Should I call the police or just settle for a mental ward? Wait though, is this some coach's village after all? No, that doesn't seem right. Doc Maid's Mizbashir still needs resources, and this one has neither taste nor spiritual power. So, could it be she's here by accident after all? Are you even listening to me? Could this clan have degenerated so quickly? Huh? Amazing. Listen, I'm sorry I saw you naked. What? Oh god, no. Oh no. That's a bad way to put it. Not actually naked, but half naked. There was a towel. I really didn't mean to. I'm sorry. You're really taking this too personally. You can excite anyone who's seen yours. And anyway, it was pretty consequential. You've started this, okay? Enough. For your own sake, pack up and leave now. Is that a threat? What if I say no, Fukuyama? What will you do then? We have the whole town in your pocket, but this house is private property. Well, that's... My family was buying up these dank houses. There was only one family refusing the sale. Yours. Why? Then what's your problem? I don't know what you're trying to do, but I suggest you get out of here for your own sake and so on. What I'm trying to do? Don't you get it yet? I'm trying to protect you, you idiots. Protect me? Protect me from what? You catch a single word of what I said? This house is cursed. What? Your house is cursed. Clear enough? Am I speaking slowly enough? That's just stupid. Stupid, huh? Is that so? I've been living here for a week now. Tell me, have you seen anything strange in this house? Well, I have. That's what I was talking about. I don't know what I've seen, okay? It could have been the lightning, or just a few of the coolers, which you're merely very plenty here in our town. Stop assaulting my family. Family has long assaulted this town with their presence. I'm only telling the truth about what they wore and what they did. You have to accept it since you insist on staying here. You cannot write history. Yasunori. I'm not a Yasunori. That may be so on people, but to me, you'd be another troublesome Yasunori. At least until you come to your senses and move out. Assuming you're capable of doing anything reasonable. I'm not going anywhere, period. Just why am I not surprised? Is that all you have to say? I have other things to take care of. I'm sure you do. Just keep in mind I'll be covering my witness from now on. Sure hope you will. I'm about to slam the door shut, but if you go and mentions to grab it at the very last second. Wait! Are you tired of having a 4 set of fingers or something? What I'm tired of you is being deaf in both ears. What do you even want from me? You don't like me, and it's mutual. Why don't we just go to our quarters and each pretend that the other doesn't exist? Generations, my family has taken care of this and it always happens, no matter who they will. Wouldn't understand, that's annoying. Yeah, I do have a hard time understanding why you have to pick on people you don't even know. Now, are you done with edgy monologues? Anything else to add? For real though, I have to go. I see a dark entity in this house. It's asleep now, but that won't last. Ever since you moved in, it's getting bigger. It's gaining strength. I cannot name the exact day, but soon it will wake up. So very soon, Sunori. My ancestors are sealed inside the house, so it won't be threatening the town. Those inside of the house, however. I felt my heart freezing for a second. It's not telling me you're in danger. Should you be inside this house when he wakes up? Which wants you? And wherever you go, try to hide. Be no safe havens for you anymore. Spirits? What's she even talking about? But if she's right, I have to admit that it could explain a lot. Heck no! For some reason the goat needs me to move out, so she's doing her toy tricks. I don't know what she's up to exactly, but I'm not falling for it. Besides, I can't. It's kind of from what I can hear, it sounds like she can't. Wants money initially, so if she moves out, she doesn't really have the money to go anywhere else. So I'm not leaving. I have nowhere to go. Okay, so that's how it is. I think my family could provide you with some housing for the time being. I won't take handouts, especially not for someone like you. Mr. Nori, this is serious. Aren't you gonna do anything at all? It's all just nonsense. Anyway, what can I do? You say you don't feel like doing what's right. That's a complicated question. I would like to see the house for a start. I'd like to keep my house free of shady characters. Shady? Who do you call? Fine, whatever. Say what you want, idiot. But then, all I can suggest is that you keep an eye on your electric devices and keep a light source handy. Oh, and the windows, keep them shut at night. Yeah, right. Forget to mention, don't let the maniac say that. Don't carry your phone in your back pocket. Got it. Have a good night. Finally shut the door. Tell me fingers are no longer on it, which is a shame. That was up over my back and stick to the floor. How do I deal with 500 boxes in 5 minutes of Yama? Just this, I get this, that. She's definitely messing the head. I mean, weird things do happen in this house from time to time, but I wonder if Yukiyama herself has any faith in what she's saying. Boy, is it part of some crazy plan? Should be the one behind all the rudeness? Maybe she has set it up somehow? Should be some sort of prank? She might have been making a video this whole time to cyberbully me all over the internet. What kind of game are you playing, Fukuyama? I have to admit, that girl meant to scare me a little. It's not for some stupid recommendations at the end of this latest show. I might have been impressed. Keep the windows shut at night? I mean, they kind of fool would leave them open this weather anyway. And this fluent wit of family honor and all. Family honor my eye. She's a ton of talking and it's just cut weird and quincy stuff. But there's a 40-piece paper lying on the floor beside me. I'm pretty sure it wasn't here before. Someone must have slipped in under the door. Someone. Yeah. Is she eavesdropping again? Yama! I'm talking to myself, not you. rigged open, but there's no one behind it. I must have discovered the paper too late. Just don't tell me it's... Oh, it's in fact from Fukuyama. It has her details and a few words written by hand. Call me if anything strange happens. Is this all just an excuse to hit me my number? I say this it was far from smooth. What am I supposed to do with a MacGuffin like that? MacGuffin like that? Well, leaving the trash in the hallway won't do. I shoved it in my pocket, of course, just throw away sometime later. The shreds of white fog lie on the ground. Here and there, stone looms out of it, or other stone figures. All of them are shattered. What's that? It's hard to make it out. Deep in the fog, there's a short, abrupt sound, like dogs barking. There's a table set white in the middle of a foggy field. Come just in time. I got everything ready. Yo, have some of these. It's a dream, so, but... True. Second that. Leaves a sour copper aftertaste. Chew. Favorite dish. She liked it too. They all did. Ah, good morning to me. See now, if you got me doesn't appear on my doorstep or outside my window anymore. It's only when I glance at her glowing window and tell you by accident her presence gets obvious. Oh though, she could be living anywhere else. She could even leave this town, I guess. Whatever city game she's playing, I wonder if it's really worth it. Yeah, that's definitely not the kind of neighbor I was dreaming of. No, there's nothing I can do about it anyway. At least she's staying away from me. That's her way of being nice, I guess. What is being nice to me too? The sun's peeking out from behind the clouds more and more. That means I don't have to spend half a day digging the yard out from under the snow. Sometimes folks say the doll is temporary, but I'm still happy to have it. Nature reduces with me and comes to life little by little. Huh? The birds! Oh, they're so cute. Oh, just wait a bit. I'm sure I have a bun left over. I can't open the window. My joyfully chirping neighbors. They're a little shy, but they pounce on the mirror as soon as I step away. Oh, that's the reason why people like it here in the woods, I guess. Back, life here doesn't seem to be half as hard as I thought. I must be getting to it. Oh, now where's that over there? High up on the wall, I see there are some dark streaks. Something like smudged suits, I guess? I must have missed it while I was cleaning up. Oh, come on. What is this place? A portal to the dark world? When I finish cleaning up, the boards are still on the windowsill. I sit down on the bed and watch them fuss. Gradually, my eyelids get heavy. I don't quite notice the moment I doze off. What? It's cold dark except for a hazy cloud of moonlight floating over. It's freezing here. It's that sound it's coming from upstairs, from the ground floor. Boards are creaking. Slowly get up. Oh, beneath my feet is ice cold and shiny like the surface of a frozen lake. But I'm not going to put on the slippers. Make my way to light switch ever so slowly. Click. Doesn't work. Dark. Thumbs are measured in my this is something wrapped in cloth is patterned on the wall to persistence. Voice shudders beneath my bare feet. Fukuyama, if it's you again, this is not funny. Not Fukuyama. I somehow know that for sure. Keep a light source in me, but it won't switch on. Probably power's down? Phone. It's a A flashlight! My breakfast turned into silvery mist. Phone must be downstairs in the kitchen. I was looking for the recipes, thinking what to make for dinner. My lips began to tremble, but I forbade myself to cry. I shouldn't make a sound. Maybe it did not get lucky. Maybe it didn't watch me. Walk out of the room, stairs. Above my head, the old floor was creak. Something is walking in the attic now. Up there. This kid. These noises, they're driving me crazy. I watch down the stairs. My bare feet slap on the window. That makes a lot of noise, but I don't care anymore. Phone. Let's get to the phone before the nameless terror gets to me. This on the screen, the bite icons flash red. Instead. That okay. Doki Doki Literature Club, stop. The sheet of moonlight on the wall goes out for a moment. Something rushes past the window. Big. Shut the night. I fed the bush before I blacked out. Windows on the second floor, it must be open. I rushed back up the stairs trying to flash it, but my fingers just won't move. Clap. Window frame slammed shut with a screech. Glasses rattling. I grabbed the crutch to draw them shut, but at the very moment I caught a glimpse of thick blackness gathering outside the window. I rushed to the side and pushed myself against the wall. I do know. See this? Knock. Knock. It sort of flashed on the glass. Actually, it's a little terrifying, not gonna lie. I'm okay with that. I'm enjoying this. There will be no safe havens for you. Only I had listened to Fukuyama, oh no, steal my. I died now for my call. My face is red with tears. I no longer have to work back. Save me, please, help. What's happening? Where are you? In the house on the second floor. It's trying to get me through the window. You save me. Fukuyama? The screen is black, dead. The body's dead too. Did she hear me? Was there enough time before the shut off? My fingers are white and ice cold, but I have to turn on the dimming too. I think we called and she answered, so that means she knows something's up. And we did say something, and then she said, "What's happening?" So she's probably coming over right away. So it's best to try to turn on the flashlight. Window glass shivers, click, and break into the high-pitched screech. I clamped the power button on my phone. Come on, please, just one flash. Tail. Tink. Shreds of glass crushed into the room. I squeezed my eyes shut, thrusting the phone out in front of me. I kept open my eyes. The same old room is in front of me. I see the same windows behind me, but this time there's no monster trying to break it. I'm standing in the doorway. I can't think straight and simply watch towards you. Tears just keep running down my cheeks. I can't do it. That was horrible. The house is terrible. What did you see? Where did it happen? I try my best to answer, but the sounds I make just won't form. Every time I make an attempt, I end up crying even harder. Oh dear. Fine. It's okay now. It was just still. I fell asleep in the window. I just wanted to feed the birds. Oh, that's better. Take a few hours. In, out. Now, let me go. Yeah? So I raised up a clutch Gelman this whole time. Like, very tightly. Oh, I'm sorry. This is embarrassing. I don't want your apology. Just don't do this again. Okay? But shame appears to be more effective than the next sexes. My prayers function again. Honestly, Fukuyama is flush and breathing heavily. I also know she's holding some wood cane. What was she gonna do with it anyway? Beat the monsters so hard they went back to Edward or wherever the heck they came from? Oh yes, it does sound like cool. So, the house is awake now. Or, told you to leave. Did, but how would I know? What do you think of someone trying to kick you out of your house all of a sudden? How was I to know he really existed? He? Who's he? Those are the one-legged midget. Midget? Yes! I saw his footprint in dust, but I thought someone was playing a joke on me. And then you started spying on me, and first of all, I was a spy, and I was observing. And as for the ghostly midget, did you actually see him? Of course not. Do you think I'd be talking to you now if I looked right into the eyes of the hole itself? Then what makes you think it's him? Oh, it's intuition. Who else could it be? Let's see. What am I supposed to do now? The midget will find me, he'll follow my trail. He'll be jumping after me on his only leg. Wow, go easy on whatever pills you're taking. Gummy flicks the switch. So we have a blackout here, huh? This has happened before. I think I can fix this if the wiring is brought out. But I'm not going anymore alone. Otherwise, the midget... Listen, the one-legged midget doesn't exist. He can't hurt you. How do you know? I can see it. See what? I don't see anything. That's not surprising. That's because you're dark mage and lame one at that. It's annoying. What? Your clan was known for fighting with demons, dwelling under magical power. My clan have gone to the spawn of evil since the dawn of time. We see dark entities and we don't need witches to do so. As a member of the Fukuyama clan, I have inherited the eyes of a hunter. You seem to be a proud hero to a dickhead bold. Oh well, I guess that's how evolution works. Hey! I'm a human being and I have feelings, you know. Well, I say you're using this house as mirrors. You're no more dangerous than the blind kid, so I don't have to destroy you. A nice bonus, is it not? Just how do you manage to be this obnoxious? At this point, I think we regret calling you. Is that so? You said you wouldn't, I will leave if you can handle this on your own. Wait! Are you supposed to, like, protect everyone in the town? Well, there's a lot of people, and I am but a single person. Perhaps someone else needs my help. Maybe I should start helping people who possess the ability to be grateful. Just for a change. Yeah, about that. Actually, before you got nasty, I wanted to thank you. I should say your idea of gratitude is quite peculiar. Hey, stop interrupting me. You have completely just mind on saying anything nice to you ever. Anyway, thank you for saving me. I wasn't sure you'd come. Well, see, at that moment, I wasn't sure of anything at all. I wasn't thinking anything. I was terrified. Okay. To be clear, I don't really have the opportunity to do anything. I think we have the opportunity. What do you mean? When I got here, all I saw was you. Just me? I mean, you say you didn't finish that thing. You say you didn't finish that thing? No! There's no way. Do I really have to say the same thing 10 times? What is she getting so worked up about? Anyway, I guess it's better to bite my tongue for now. Here come Fukuyama is unbearable, of course, but I really need your help. Like I said, yes, you were alone in this room. I don't even know what happened to you. But I decided to feed the bullets. Open the window and I told you to keep the window shut. I know, but only at night. Why? That was during the daytime. I didn't know I was going to fall asleep. Okay, go on. Anyway, I fell asleep when I woke up. It was chilly as heck in here. All kinds of scary noises. What exactly? Well, like someone was wandering around the house and stuff. At first I thought it might be bulligans, but the sound started moving between floors. How'd I put it? Sort of jumping? Let's see. The lights didn't come on, but I remember the flashlight on my phone and went downstairs to get it. Even the phone had been in places in your situation. I question your sanity. I pretend I didn't hear that. Anyway, when I came back here, there was something outside the window. I tried not to look at it, so I didn't know what it was like. It spoke to me. And then it broke the window and the shards. It can't be. The window is intact? But I'm sure I remember. Not lying. I believe you. I know I saw it was just like that. What? Believe, yes. But I don't think that was what happened. But like, you believe me, but you don't? That's one way to put it. I believe that you've seen certain things, but that doesn't necessarily make them. Is that clear enough? Yes. I don't want to say anything, but no way would I have made it to Fukuyama. And what happened then? Or not exactly then. Before the window, you know, shattered, I caught you. Phone went off right after the call. I tried to turn it back on, and next thing I know, you are here. Now that I think about it, it's almost like you got here seconds after we talked. Indeed. But how? I was on night patrol. No way, I mean, all this time I haven't seen Fukuyama because... Fukuyama, please don't tell me. You spend nights wandering under my windows? No, not the whole night. No, not the whole night generally. I usually take watch from about 3 in the morning until dawn. Those are the most dangerous hours. There are no safe havens, no peace for me anymore. It's creepy. It's disgusting. You're acting like a complete booboard. Oh, come on. Says the girl who groped me the first chance she got. I didn't grope you. Oh, of course. That's the reason why I still have your face stamped on my chest. I have very delicate skin, you know. Oh, it's not like that. I'm not listening. Wait a minute. Just how did you get in my house? You have a key or something? Of course not. I just kicked the door down. Oh please, what's with the tragic face? No matter how you look at it, I've done you a favor. It was fun to play anyway. Isn't your safety worth more than a couple of one planks? Oh, yes, but how am I going to maintain the safety without the front door? Are you even happy with anything? Don't get all whiny. I'll send someone this afternoon to fix it over for you. Maybe the new one won't fall apart from the slightest touch? Thank you, but I still have to make it to the morning. So you're already done with that, huh? Just look out the window, it's not already. I mean, you have all day to figure out what we're dealing with and how to handle it. What are you going to do? We'll see how short house. That is, if the highly respected hostess will kindly put me through this time. But before that, I'm going to have my breakfast to get myself ready. Which I highly recommend to you too. You look awful. Bye bye. Pick up my heels, padded down the stairs. I like the way Fukuyama makes a slight smile when she knows she's picking fun at her. This is actually a relatively funny novel. I'm actually laughing a lot from this. As much as I would like to get into a pointless conversation with Fukuyama, I still have to follow her advice. It's very reasonable, to the point of being annoying. Much like every piece of advice she gave, actually. But in the end, they all turned out helpful. Maybe even saved my life. Fukuyama was so rushed to help as soon as I could. Would I have done the same to her? Would I have done that for anyone? I'm thinking about it as I try to swallow my breakfast. I can't taste anything. I mean, close to death experiences are supposed to sharpen the appetite for life, aren't they? Why does it taste like wine and so on? I give my wobble-like omelette a wistful look. I'm sorry, but I can tell you're clearly not in Borussia. I push my plate away with a sign and shiver under the blanket. The front door is still not back in place. I wrap several blankets over the inches, but they do very good at bracing chill warms the house. Guess I'm struck with the fact that I'm stuck in this situation. I still find myself in the middle of something pretty terrible. It's just set on pause. I just can't get can't wait to get this over with. Speaking of which, we're on Earth is Fukuyama. Standing so way high above with the familiar clink of heels is heard in the hallway. Well though, did you smash my door down just so you can roam around whenever you please? If I said no, you wouldn't believe me, would you? Not a chance. Well, do you have it? Aren't you glad to see me though? I'm ecstatic. You took so long to get away, I didn't know if you were coming at all. Does your exorcism prep routine involve visiting the beauty salon or something? I would take that as a compliment. But actually no, I just took a little nap and my exquisite beauty is in it. A little nap? My whole house is going to plunge to a ghost world any minute now. You're taking a nap? What a great defender of the people you are. My... Listen, Uri, if your sickness were a mountain, our town would become a tourist hotspot. You know, remind you that I was up most of the night because of you? Besides, I'll need my strength tonight. Tonight, we need to exercise through the evil, if we're lucky. And if we aren't, that very evil will wake up and take action. I think I want a little revenge for the last night. I believe you feel to befriend each other, right? I believe you feel to befriend each other, right? Well, that's your choice and its consequence for you, Yasunori. For once in your life, you could have been less of a stubborn wave and quietly moved out. And you can stop talking about deeds you know nothing about. Having a day of missed opportunities here, always Fukuyama? What are you talking about? It's not about me being stubborn. This house. Never had other options. I couldn't just leave. This is my aunt's house. She didn't turn her back on me when everyone else did. She allowed me to live here. No matter what happens, I'm responsible for this house. See, of course, everything that's going on here, I wasn't ready for this. And I know that this isn't really your problem. So if you want to leave, it'd be ridiculous, Yasunori. Do you think I'll waste a chance to deal with a cursed house in my town? I was thinking of blackmailing you into selling this property. But since you don't own it, the only option is giving it to curse. Wow, okay. Blackmailing? Wait, is you claiming the accuser or something? That's for your own good. I do think you could appreciate my candor a bit. How can I be frank with you without yelling after every word? I don't get a chance to if you call me what I think I'm for. And you got me phone rings, it turns out my new front door arrived. You got me senses a few words with the workers and then he drags me up the stairs. Hey! I don't think we need to ask her about her work. Kinda gave that she stared at the spitter cooks and all that. And she's so Okay, you said you wanted to look around the house, right? What exactly are we looking for? I don't know yet. Huh? What do you mean? I'll know when I see it. Websites count on things. The house can itself be the curse's focus. In this case, I'm afraid we don't have many options. Which means we'll have to burn it down. Whoa there! We're setting the fire to private property! Do you value your life so little? I told you once the curse awakens, there's no hiding from it. The only way is to destroy the source. Is Yama cray enough to actually set my house on fire? What's one do? Should I call my aunt and explain everything to her? Or more like try to explain something at least? But what? And how? A week ago I wouldn't have believed I would myself. Okay, I really do hope it won't come to that. Yeah. Fire is dangerous anyway. Even though it's still cross-side, it can easily get out of control and spread to the houses. Can you at least pretend that sympathy for me? You obviously have my sympathy. I mean it. Please trust me. I can't. That's the problem. Anyway, that's one option. The second option is that there are cursed objects hidden somewhere in the house. Those upstairs are far more dangerous than the cursed place. The magic is reactive. Reactive? does that mean? Well, if you disturb a cursed place, sooner or later the ghost will have you. If you disturb a cursed object, it's basically the same, but of course your arm will shiver off. Well, might not be the arm. What? What if I always disturbed the cursed object in here? I don't think so. You didn't break any walls, did you? No? Didn't take the floor apart? Didn't look for stashes in the ceiling? Gosh, man, you should be fine then. Oh, I'm gonna stay with you. For now. Why did you have to say this? Anyway, at least the castle has a reason to harm. At least the castle has a reason to harm when the people who with the curse away from its refrigerated curse object will be forbidden. Wait, does that mean you're gonna tear down the walls and the floorboards? If necessary, yes. Is there an option when you don't work the house? How about walking around with a witching wand or something? Maybe try that magic vision of yours? Suddenly, wind is right beside me. Maybe close, almost touching. I think I see sparks flick in the dark depths of her eyes. Listen, if you're going to teach me how to... Okay, I'll keep quiet. Sorry! I really didn't mean anything. Wind looks at me for a few seconds. She has a strange expression on her face that I find hard to understand. She seems angry, but... I don't want to get my hands dirty if possible. But here's the problem. I don't know what kind of magic your ancestors practice. Specific spells, rituals. There's no use asking about you about it, is it? I physically shook my head. I don't know anything. Thought so. Are you sure they really... Magic? Well, I don't know. Are you sure monsters try to climb through your window? Yeah. You have thought my ancestors could be the same kind of hillbilly witch doctors. Do you know any specific about what my ancestors did? Yes, but not much. Yoshinori clan had a close connection to Yako. Yako? Also called Feared Foxes. Type of kitsune. The bad type, so to speak. Extra bad. Are you okay, Yoshinori? Look quite pale. No, it's okay. It's just that, do kitsune really exist? I thought they were pure fiction. They are. Nowadays, they are not but mere fiction. But at some point, they were a device that won't go off, living like humans. They were no more than playthings to Yako. Gradually, we meant to get rid of them. They're after being powerful away from the teacher of powerful exorcists they held out for a long time. Just a couple hundred years ago, there was a large Christian nest in our forest outside the town. Those were the ones that Yoshinori bonded with. Probably through some kind of pact. Foxes have love pacts. Really? Ben shrugs his shoulders. That's what my family chronicle says. The dates are not very accurate, but the overall picture is clear. And why would they... Yoshinori want to pact with the foxes? I'm more interested in why would the foxes want to pact with the Yoshinori. As for the Yoshinori, the motives are pretty obvious. Or are they not? Or, okay, I should probably have gotten used to this by now. Basically, power money. Foxes have powerful magic, especially when it comes to castle heart. But a neighbor's crop to fail so you can sell your own or be it price, there you have it. Maybe you want a stiff neighbor turn fireboard, just set the house on fire with some Yako magic. I feel stifled. Hey, it's just do such scenes? And am I really... That sounds awful. Yeah. Anyway, the Yoshinori was not very popular with it. I think now you can understand why. You understand, right? Just give me a break, will you, Fukuyama? I'm trying to. Well, you know, I didn't think it was so bad. I don't know anything about this. Part of my family's history. I am sorry. So very sorry. If all of this being true, just my shoulder. Hey, yeah, Yoshinori, but you weren't here when all this happens. You're only responsible for what you do right now. That streams come from talking about famous honor responsibilities. This is different, but Yama, look at Sunori. Maybe now you'll be wanted a little less. She really insults me. I'm not Yasunori. My name is June. Just June? Yes. Okay, just June. I guess you have to call me Win then. And you also have to be. You also have to meet the furniture or we won't be able to find anything. It's hopelessly dusty here and I refuse to lay a finger on any in this room. Do you even clean up? Jesus. Hey! I've actually been doing numbers scrubbing this house from top to bottom since I moved in. Too bad, you should try harder then. Have a little respect for someone else's property! I still haven't set it on fire, isn't that enough? Anyway, it's time to cut the small talk. Get to work. Let's try Hill. How about Hill? In the closet? Would you die? Go ahead, think of it as an exercise. Just look at your sides. My sides are just fine. They sure are. Now move the closet. Spiders! This Snorri, remove the abomination immediately! The fearless on the OG afraid of late spiders. There's no you won't do. You're making a big mistake. I'm warning you. I forbid you. Look how cute they are. That's payback. I was ready. We go from room to room and more sure we turn everything upside down. I try to keep things tidy as much as I can, but Win's destructive potential is really impressive. Several hours pass like that. We find nothing strange. So tired. You don't say, it's terrible. You didn't do anything. I was thinking, it's like the work is so exhausting. Why don't we switch jobs? I'll be putting out window heavy objects and you be dragging them back and forth. Absolutely not. It's again dark or my blacking out. Hey, we still haven't found anything. Win's expression darkens. Seems like we'll have to tear down the walls after all, no way around it. We have to make it through the night. We have to make it through the night. Tomorrow I'll call the... What? The sound of crashing wood is almost deafening. It's filling her arms. Win is obviously balanced on one leg. The other one disappeared calf deep into the floor. It's okay. I feel something in destruction. Look, there really is something here. It bends down to the hole in the floor, then pours out something rectangular covered in event coats of dust. Book? I get closer, making sure not to touch it. I mean, I still need my hands. Maybe you should have been the one moving the cabinets after all. Who doesn't clash under me, huh? At the very least. You see something? None. When moves to a several patch on the floor and returns to a fine. She slowly flipped through the pages with a very focused look on her face. What is it? I don't know yet, but maybe we have to take the house apart. I need to study this finder closely. See it? No? Maybe dangerous. I sense there's something wrong here. Just leave it to me. Just sorry, this is just what we were looking for. The book looks very old. I mean, I'd like to take a peek, but I guess it really can be dangerous, and dangerous items are better left to the professionals. I've been in too much contact with Beyond lately. Okay, but isn't it dangerous to grab such things with bare hands like that? Oh, are you worried about me? Not at all. I just that was actually really cute. I just don't want you to actually release some demons from centuries of imprisonment. I have enough problems as it is. Who do you think I am, Yasunori? I don't do anything accidentally. Really? So was your plan to get caught staring in my windows? You're a great technician. This is completely different. Stop ignoring me, Yasunori. I'm June! Okay, Yasunori. Fine, just don't start whining. June. So, are you sure it's okay to look in the book just like that? This must be some kind of grimoire, right? Grimoire? No, it's... no. Don't worry, I know how to handle these things. No any dangers to the untrained commoners. Okay, if you say so. What are we gonna do next? Well, I think we should have a proper meal. I don't know about you, but I'm starving. What? A meal? Now? Can you see where the sun is? Because I can't. I mean, to be night soon. Great darkness is coming. I'll get monsters from rise from doom. Because of deep graves to drag me into the cold abyss of eternal gloom. You're overdoing it. We are doomed. She doesn't even hear me calling her Yasunori. Hello, off the junior copy? Why, nice come, which means we're going to need your strength. There's no use panicking. We should do our best to prepare to face evil. I don't fight on an empty stomach. Are you ready to lose your detector? I guess you're right. A hot meal would really be nice. Wait. Oh, but at least your kitchen doesn't look like a dusty mess. Just cause she didn't have the time to make it one. Oh, it's great. Look, you're getting along so nicely. Well, plops down on a stool. So, what's on the menu? I don't know. Since you need to get strength up, I probably gotta have something meaty. How about chicken? I want for fish. This is more of a hassle. I have to defrost it first, and anyway, I like poultry better. Fish, fish, fish. Hey, I've been lugging on the toys, and I am ideal. It's between you and the horse of the night. Is this blackmail again? Not at all. She's mischievous. But what if this didn't happen to be my last? Can you live with such a heavy burden on your heart? Would he be able to sleep through knowing that he denied your heroine since the lady Dean has a tender, juicy, golden crusted fish fillet? My heroine? Is that what they call it now? River Zimmer says sim while preparing for the final battle. Her face shows to illustrate the normal wisdom of a person who has accepted her fate in the name of a great cause. Fine, we'll do fish. Okay, fine, fish it is then. Can't believe this. Did I really say that? She's playing me any way she wants. I'm so under her thumb. I knew you'd make the right choice. Lo and behold, I'm a cut princess. Anyway, what's for desserts? Desserts? Like, are you serious? Are we talking 3-course menu now? That's 2-course at best. Either way, all I wanted to know is what you're planning to feed me. Oh gee, just the regular food. Wait, what do you mean feed you? Are you going to help me cook? No, of course not. Why would I? I wouldn't. Human dignity hurts just like my whole physical body. First I had to move every stick and stone in the entire house, and now I have to feed her like she's royalty? Look, I don't know what you're used to, but this is my house and my rules apply. This won't do. Not gonna serve you, so make yourself useful. No can do. Mikiyama? No. Say, do you know how to cook? Of course I do. Excellent. Then here you sit for Kim and let's get started. Otherwise, you might not have time for the meal, you know. I won't make it fast enough for my own. But give it to dirty. Then put on some gloves or wash them. While it's in the tap, the brush is on the sink. You just have to make fun of me, don't you? Do you want to eat or not? I can't believe I'm doing this. How come there's so much dirt? It's not dirt, it's soil. Carrots grow in it. You're from the countryside, you should know that. I know. That doesn't make me feel any better. Just look at her in it with the brush. I'm disgusted. I feel like she's sheltered. Not at all. You're doing great. Keep it up. Well, it's clean, I think. Now what? Now take the pillow knife and remove the skin. Which one's the pillow? This one? This one is more suited for slicing. Need that one. This one? This doesn't even look like a knife. Hey, show some sympathy. It's tried its best. Okay, so... My nail! I almost cut my finger off! What kind of monster device is this? I barely made it to the rescue before we used the chance to start a real bloodbath. Just run it along. Like this. It's quite easy, but you have to get the hang of it. I take Ren's hand and guide them so she learns the correct motion. You're doing great. Now try it yourself. While Ren is busy peeling the kill, it's have time to do everything else. Of course she managed to peel about half a kill along with the skin. But at least she's trying her best. So what do we have here? It's a Daikon, Ren. Believe it or not, that thing also goes sensor. Stop playing the smartest. That's not what I'm talking about. Huh? What were you talking about then? The situation, of course. I think I figured it out for the most part, so I need to clarify a couple of details. Can you answer a few questions? Oh, I guess so. How well do you remember the attack last night? How did it start? I mean, it technically started before she fell asleep. But she did wake up and it was dark and cold. So it was dark and cold. Goodness, this is Inoue. I slept with a window open on a frosty night. Of course it was dark and cold. Let's help it all. Look, I've been through a lot of stress lately. I'm telling you what I remember. Right? Next question, do you remember anything else weird? One gets a window with some broke. A footprint in dust. Well, when I first moved to the house, there was someone else's footprint in the dust. Footprint? Yeah. A single footprint in the middle of the room, and that's it. No more footprints. No, nothing. That's strange, of course, but I can't think of anything in particular. But to think of it, that doesn't contradict. Doesn't contradict what? Come on, spit it out. Oh, I think that... Is the sauce supposed to come out of the pot? What? No! We were close to failure, but luckily our combined effort was enough to avoid a culinary disaster. It smells so good. Yeah, it's almost ready. No, man, I was gonna say... What is that? Did you hear it too? Gives me a silent nod. Does it sound like Helen? Maybe a cry. The sound comes from the next room. On the big impulse, I'm about to move towards the sound. Ren grabs my sleeve and shakes her head negatively, still silent. Well, though, what's gotten into me? Chill one down my spine. If there's something howling in the house with no official appropriation, you better move away, not closer to it. Made our way on the silver that wood cannon for us and is slowly walking forward. It's just for me to stay put and disappear around the corner. I immediately pause at the stove, but is it vitally written along with the problem? The one living in the house after all, so I have to take responsibility. The thing that comes to mind is that terrible sound from last night, bouncing from one floor to another. It's not each of us spirits move around the house, they can get in this room any moment now, right? But separating us still playing along? Something terrible will be standing behind me right now? I swallowed the right door and go after Wayne without looking back. I focus hard on the golden part as my whole body is really one. Ow. It appears I bumped into Wayne. Your head is too hard. Sorry. I thought I told you to sleep back. Alcohol can be persistent for a few minutes. I did try. But what if something happened to you? Or to me? Anyways, the creepy things start happening just when the group splits off. You never split the party! Well, you're not in the movie listening to me. In reality, the creepy scenes start happening when people don't listen to Sound Advice. But nothing happens. Exactly. Better wait in the kitchen to try not to break a hole in me with your overly developed cranium. I was not supposed to know what would happen. These sounds were so eerie. I look around wearily. Everything seems perfectly normal. You find out what it was? She shakes your head. No. Maybe the locals didn't like my traps? Traps? I put up some paper towels for my research at the house. Actually, I would magic say the crap out of this place, but fortunately I don't have a paper mill. I had to limit myself to the most dangerous spots. Wow, I didn't even notice. The true shipping of the good acts efficiently but quietly. And before you say anything, Snowy, I know what you're thinking. If you remind me of the window story again, I'll poke you on the side with this thing. And that hurts. Does that cane of yours do something magical? What did you call a cane? This is my spirit sword. Ancient artifact passed down from generation to generation from one noble hunter to another. Just a sight of the sick of blood makes demons tremble and dark spirits flee. Okay, so you're going to poke me with a fucking sword? Nice move, champ. It's sheathed, yes, Snowy. But I might change that for you if you insist. Suddenly we hear something crashing. This time the sound comes from the kitchen. I'm pretty sure you left something on the kitchen. Dang it! Now we're both pushing something. Oh. What is this even? The kitchen looks as if we personally conducted a search there. Or as if a hurricane had passed through it, which is essentially the same thing. All the lockers and food packages are open. There were some plate shards on the floor. The most surprising part is that none is broken. Look! There's a tray of sauce from the stove across the room. Someone must have paid a visit to the pot without dinner. You can't let her get away! Oh? I might have to win. Tray of sauce on the floor is scattered, but when somehow finds the right direction, just a couple minutes. What? Okay, well that is censored. I'm not sure I can show that though, because it shows the other parts. So I might have to blur that. If I can find, I'm not too good with editing, but if I can find a way to either pan the text so it just shows the text, or find a way to blur that out itself. But I cannot show that. It does have a cardboard box on it, so you can't see the pennies, but I'm worried about the around spots. So I'm not gonna show that. It's a fox butt. What? The kitchen, we've got her. The TV seems too big and modern for this house. Thoughts somehow came to my mind just now. Probably because the rest of my thoughts vanished at once. Why out of the smooth surface of TV there's a half a kitchen sticking out. The back half of kitchen specifically. The half is kicked forward but with absolutely no sound. I'm starting to feel dizzy. Why is this happening to me? Bro, how do you like that, you furry brat? It's not easy to get away from a demon hunter if she's got her hands on you properly. Wait, Miss Beaven. This must be the look of a hunter who has captured a particularly large and dangerous beast. Except that Wen's trophy photo looked controversial. It's Zoe, we won! June? What is it? Are you scared? Don't worry, she's trapped. See? There's one of the paper towels on the side there. Now she can't go anywhere till makes a desperate dash which causes the TV to wobble. And a moment later, this very Blood sinks deeper to the serene darkness of the screen. Hey! Come back here! By the power invested in me, I command thee. Dang it! Bats up once more and disappears, this time for good. Some more before this, the bulldogs mockingly jiggers of farewell when Mitch slapped them with her sword. Fortunately, it's received. A rebel crack spawned across the TV screen, his image broken eyes crossed now. Gwen turns completely white. Quiet! Nollywood! I'll send you a new TV tomorrow. Get the TV. Are you white? Me? For the first time since we met, Wim looked genuinely confused. I'm fine. What kind of real question is that? I just thought that it doesn't matter what you thought, I'm alright. I'm sorry about the TV. Like I said, I'll make sure you give a replacement tomorrow. It's too late to deal with this issue today anyways. Wen's cheeks are getting a blush back on, she sounds like her usual self. Still, there's something to be something seriously wrong with her. I can see what to say next, so I don't upset her. She back? This Kitsune? Wen doesn't look at me. She bites her lip in silence, then whips the paper trap off the back of the TV. I guess I should use better quality paper. Did I say something wrong? I think she'll be back, yes. She'll lay low for a while and then she'll go back to her ways. Unless she stopped, of course. At least now I know for sure my assumption was correct. What assumption? I had a hunch, but I didn't want to scare you until I knew for sure. I think we have enough evidence now. You're being haunted by a kitsune. Either she's just stealing your energy or she wants to take your place. What? It's okay, don't get jumpy. I know what we should do. What do you mean, take my place? Well, once a kitsune finds a lonely young girl, she starts courting her until she gets your way. That's hazard that kitsune are able to enter the victim's bodies through their fingernails. Or through the breast. What are you doing? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. You had such a troubled face. Well, of course I had. Who would take this lightly? Just creepy. He shrugs. It's not special, just use your kitsune shenanigans. They're dangerous, I told you. Kitsune can hurt you in so many different ways. They used to possess people very often back in the day. But I doubt our fox has such a go. Why not? She would have done it by now if she wanted to. I don't understand. Why is she attacking me? You see, my interest has some sort of business with the kitsune. Hacks! Yes? Indeed. That's how it should have been with your dark maid's ancestors. But the magic prowess, though, you're just a tidbit of no protection. Or rather, that's what this fox thought. I must hardly hope she won't be able to sit for some quite some time. What am I gonna do? Don't worry, I have a plan. And now we have plenty of time to prepare. Our fox got a magic ration. She had to lay low to gather her strength for new exploits. So I'm safe? Yes, for now. But I'll be staying with you to make sure everything's alright. I let out a sigh of relief. Besides, I'm still hoping for dinner. Wait a minute. You little... I know Wen goes out of the room. Wen? Wen, wait! I watched the kitchen after Wen. She's pushed over the stove looking even whiter than she did at the TV. I can't believe this wicked magic. What happened? The meats! We've been being wiped clear of all our meats! Oh, spend the rest of the evening cleaning up the kitchen, trying to cook something with the ingredients that survived the mayhem. When no longer complains, and I can tell she's really trying to heal me as much as she can. She's doing great at times, but all in all, we somehow manage. When it's time to do dishes though, when disappears. I decided to resign myself to the fact. I mean, she must have done more housework today than ever before in her entire life. I guess that's the last one. I put the plate back where it belongs. I can't help but listen to my surroundings. It's already quite dark outside. I didn't want to look at the clock so I don't get upset. But just as real problem, his house is completely silent, and the silence doesn't seem ominous. To get it over with and finally calm down, I decided to go through all the rooms. Oh, there you are. I'm sleeping peacefully on the couch. I quietly walk closer, trying not to disturb her. In her sleep, my self-proclaimed protector looks completely innocent. Her eyelashes flutter slightly, her breathing is deepening. She's wearing all her usual clothes, I clenched her chest as the same strange book we found under the beds. When must have lay down to read and fall asleep. She's probably exhausted. I don't think we should take the book, but I think we should cover her with blankets. Although when it's fully clothed, the house is chilly and can even get colder in the morning. I put a couple of blankets and carefully cover her up. Rain doesn't seem to notice anything. Her lips are slightly parted and she's still breathing. As I lean over to strengthen the blanket, I sense the delicate flow of scent. Is that her perfume? That's a strange thing to admit, but I know the scent is delicate by the street. I think it suits her very well. She may have a terrible temper, but she sure is very cute when she's not busy destroying my self-esteem. I smile to myself and smooth the blanket near his face until my hand touches something hard. It's that book. Maybe I should put it away. Should I take the book? Just a little bit? Just leave. I don't think we should take the book. I think it's better if I just leave. I don't want to have any good ideas about me. Of any kind. Besides, I can barely stand myself. I just want to wrap myself in a blanket and keep my eyes closed to noon, but I know what that won't do. I need to bathe first, so I just have to share my bed with a cloud of cupboard dust. I still have some furniture left to be put in place. Resistance to suffering. Something in the mirror and it scares me half to death. It takes me a minute to realize that it's just a piece of paper with some strange symbols on it. Dang it, Win! She got here too? Yeah, that's what it takes, let it be. I mean, at least now I have a higher coat security bathroom. In here too? And there's another piece of scribbled paper glued to one of my tubes. Looks like generic strawberry scented bath forming to me, but Wayne must have determined it's somehow a doorway to the demon world. Okay, I've heard a couple of creepy stories on how mirrors can pose an angel. But my favorite bath foam? Just why? Those magic guy goes. I'm really asking, but Wayne probably knows best. I take a different tube. Oh, it feels so good. I seriously felt me while it touched my skin, the worries of my day reside. So, I feel the tap of hot water and whip up a pile of sensitive foam. Water makes my body feel nice and light and strangely muscles finally relax. Air feels thick and vicious because of the steam. Scratchy fish with a student's hope fragrance. I cleverly washed my head on the edge of the tub. I better not fall asleep while here. My lids are going heavy. I give it a moment of weakness and get enveloped by pleasant sensations throughout the body. For a while I just listen to the tiny bubbles of foam cracking. The crushing emptiness in my head slowly begins to fill. It's today, huh? Who the thought they existed? Open my eyes and stare at the white ceiling. Only I had known, I would have never. Oh, what's that? It turns out the stairs not entirely white. There's something on it. Are they staying? Maybe the roof is leaking? Never mind, I'll clean it up tomorrow. Well, the work in the house never ends. Lights are flickering. Wait, now it's the sound that I feel move. A strain of to my back. A strain of heel clinging to my back slides down as there's something heavy was hanging for me. Then it wants to slides down my shoulder to corner collarbone. How light is that? That's still. It's not my heel. When? The strand reaches my throat. I grab it with all my strength and try pulling it away, but it doesn't work. The strand's tight and slimy. Fingernails are tangled in muddy clumps of unnatural long hair. When help me, arms and legs are being twisted in different directions by the malicious strange of hair. The stain on the ceiling stretches, tearing into the plaster. The ceiling swirls, bulges, and finally bursts. The abomination thunder is gaping above me. A black, hungry gnaw that's going to devour me. Only fight back's an option. Oh no. I try to break free with all my strength, but only splash out the water. A terrible funnel-faced creature bends over to me, grasps me by the shoulder. It's much stronger than me. I scream, clutch at something, pull. A chain with a cork remains in my hand, but useless. The water begins to run out of my head as it already disappeared under the surface. But useless. It's much stronger than you. Never been strong to begin with, June. My screams turn to bubbles. It presses and presses and presses. It presses into the final soap foam is colored red pink. Fight or flight. Okay, so that's what an animal actually died. Okay. So you can actually die in this. 100% possible. And it's 6 of 6, so this like 5. Oh, okay. Break out. Back. My sight goes dim. I don't have the strength to fight it. I command thee be go. Patch of color and life float before my eyes. A figure much from them so familiar. It's Ren. I don't understand this. I don't have the strength to fight back, but Wen shows up. But when I broke free, she didn't show up, which is okay. Wen, that is terrifying. But instead of her face, I see a terrible cradle like a cracked old. She's slowly leaning over to me. No! I'm trying to pull away the last of my strength. My hand bumps into something. I grab it and throw it at the monster. It seizes me. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here, June. My eyes. She's beside me, her face perfectly. We're sitting on the bathroom floor. There's that weird fragrance. I have water streaming off of me, flooding the floor. I have to wipe it. When it covers me with a large towel, flooding the wall and suddenly push me close to her chest. Don't worry about it. Let's get out of here, okay? Fuck? Think so? The lady piece of something on the floor. Bath shots. There's an empty plastic jar by the door and Ren kicks it out of the way. I sit down on the couch, starting to shake. Ren wraps something around me and squeezes my hands. Cold. I'll make you some tea. Okay? I know it. It's actually kind of sad because I really feel bad for June because, I mean, she's experienced stuff, but that was one of the first moments that I think I've seen where it was legitimately life or death. Like, something was out to kill. And at this point, it made it seem like nothing could kill her. That was an option, but it actually, because of this one instance, 100% to die. It was 100% possible. So it hits kind of hard. About 2 hours of this, and I didn't think you could die in this, but I guess you can. Ren glitches back at me a few times, but eventually leaves for the kitchen. I feel like a long time has passed, and as I come back, I look on the room as I've seen it for the first time. All the names are there in the usual places, but everything seems somehow, or maybe just surreal. The strange feeling. I find a bundle of my clothes on the couch. I tie myself up as best I can, then I go looking for. Walk to the kitchen with it still by the stove. When? Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'll do everything real quick. I'm sorry, I know I've let you down. This time, too. And what is it? Isn't it obvious? I'm worthless. What are you talking about? Since down the store. All this time, I've been lying to you. Lying to my friends, to everyone. What do you mean? I don't have any magic. I'm just eyes either. I can't see or feel any unworthily. Parents hoped I had the boon of a clan, and so I thought I couldn't disappoint them like that. That's why I started lying. I want to be special. I want to live up to my expectations to deserve being what they thought I was. So I studied, I tried my best. I was hoping that if I worked hard enough, if I learned enough, my magic would awaken. I was hoping that I would be able to attain the right to stand alongside my ancestors to show my cause properly, as I was supposed to. But the truth is, I don't have magic, never had it, and never will. All my knowledge comes from books, and all I'm good at is pretending to be a real exorcist. I am a fake. I came to town, I came up with a new lie. This time I was lying to myself. I was able to convince myself that if I was close enough to the source of dark magic, my powers would finally awaken. But it didn't happen. And it couldn't have happened because I'm not gifted with the power. I should have come clean the minute I realized how serious the situation was. I should have, but I couldn't. Because doing so would mean I admit to you and to myself that Em was worthless. But you just sent me in the bathroom. You saved yourself. When you split the saw, the spirits calm down somehow. The truth is, I'm not even sure why that happens. I'm sorry, June. I really didn't want anything to happen to you. I have to say something. I understand that, but I need a minute to pull myself together. I don't know what I'll complain about. Is it complaining that this ain't the win that I know, or should I encourage? Still complain, just see. I would load back if it's not. This is unbelievable. You just push me around like that knowing you couldn't do what Dean's actually help? Only you have no magic, you have no conscience. You know what? I think it's much, much worse. Just a egg maniac who uses others to solve our own contrived problems, Fukuyama. In order for you to get a special, I could get dead. They fall silent. Of course I'm still furious. I think Fukuyama is spoiled bad who's used to doing what she wants, but I haven't lost my grip on Roddy, unlike some other people in this room. The decision to stay in this house from my own. Fukuyama might not be able to hocus pocus me out of the situation, but she did warn me of the danger. And Will may not have acted from her heart, but she's the only one who tried to help me. It was as if Win could hear my thoughts. Say what you will, and I probably won't deny it. You have the right to be angry. But I think I can still help, even if I don't have any special powers. Okay, let's go into the next one. It's okay, Win. Maybe we don't always get along, but I know you didn't mean any harm. Not mad at me? I shake my head in silence. But why? How? How can you say that after everything that happens? I was really scared. Still am. But I'd be a lot more scared if I were alone. But what? Every time I needed help, you came. You may not have any magic in you. Maybe you can't thrive the spiritual way, but you've always been by my side when I need someone to hold on to. You're always trying to help me. It's my own fault. You've been trying to warn me from the very beginning. I'm the one who decided to stay in the house, right? And then you came one in the middle of the night when I called, even though you knew better than I did it would be dangerous. You are brave, Ren. You are will. Even if you can't help. I will. I have a plan. And if it doesn't work, I'll try something else. Wen jumps up and grabs me by my shoulder. We're going to figure this out, you hear? I want to make more protective seals and perform a purification ritual. That should be enough to get us through the night. We'll get plenty of rest tomorrow. We'll have both hands on the fox. What? Did I say something funny? No, I just remembered something. Wen, are you sure you want to? Yes, I really want to. And I can do it. I just have a choice. I just don't have a choice if you still believe me and me after all we've been through. Thank you, June. Don't be silly. But, think Thing is, I have one request. What is it? Oh, not that's embarrassing. Would you sleep with me? Well, it's just, I mean, we've only just met. I'm starting to suspect something. I mean, I can see something's clearly off. But if you really want to, if I were a tomato, it'd be time to take me off the branch. Wait, not like that. What? Now it looks like a ripe tomato too. Of course not. I didn't think of anything like that at all. I, for one, am a decent girl. What do you mean, you for one? I am the indecent one then? You said that on me. Why? Get back, you! We're just trying to get away from the punishment and justice so the couch cushions come into play. Take that! I would not tolerate interest from a girl in the meme thread. Oh, don't be a so illusional. Listen, no way. Okay, I like that. I like the old relationship. I'm getting the drink real quick. Funny. It could be our lady that has driven all the ghost away, or maybe those new attachments we made are really working. Can't say for sure, but either way, all seems peaceful and quiet. Eventually, we do fall asleep together, like two decent girls. The dark hot water gently irritates my skin. White steam rises above the surface. Where's this place? This used to be a home. Say, you want to know the truth? Hang on. Change my keyboard. Once there lived two families in the same village, both rich and respected. There was also a third family who lived in the forest. The witches or autumn leaves, and respect was their treat. Come summer, they pranced in the fields, and where they did, the crops plentiful. In winter, their strength warmed, and they rested in a wilderness place. The entrance to which was kept secret. Only one of the village families was worthy of that secret. But the second family wanted to know how to get into the place too. And so they decided to arrange a marriage between the two families to get what they want. For the wedding, the bride said to the groom, "If you love me, tell me how to enter the forest palace." It was Winchell. Why you tell me this? Look. The water is red. I can see red in this counter. Why is it red? Wake up, you lazy bum. We're going shopping. Shopping? You? That's quite hard to imagine. Is that what you call robbing a Bill's stash here in the sticks? After ending the happiness, I can barely open my eyes. Right on their head is pushed with passive energy. And that is scary, alright. Make it sound like we're on the edge of the world. Are we not? We have a wonderful little town. Don't trigger me, Sinoi. That's more like regular one. Now that I'm less afraid for my life, I slowly get out from under the covers. Okay, shopping it is. And what are you gonna buy? Sake! What? Well, I understand that you're upset after yesterday, but turning to drastic alcoholism is not the answer. Relax, not for us. Who is a boy? For the kids in there, of course. Are you going to get the magic fox drunk? Is that your big plan? A part of it, yes. Besides sake, we need lots of other things. Like what? At the very least, tofu to make a bua age. Sure, hard liquid overcooked tofu is supposed to save my life. No, you dummy, it's me who's gonna save your life. You need sake and tofu as offerings. We will lure the kitsune out, help her manifest, and when she drops her guard, I'll be sure to remind her of all the pleasant moments we've been through. Someone must answer for my tarnished honor. You're the one who tarnished it. Wishes me a withered look. He probably shouldn't have said that last one. Even though eyes on magic, it gives me the creeps. Did you say something? None. Fukuyama never changes. Okay, I think that's it. I look at the piece of paper scribbled in Wednesday here one. Winter silver stood dark between the bushy walls, shook for something. Wow. Boy, know each other for a little while, but I feel like I've known Win for ages. Probably better than most other people. There, the last one. Moving on to the checkout. Come on, look alive. We don't have much time before the road gets snowed in. Weather has been bad since this morning. We should have a big storm by the evening. Sure is a lovely little town. Oh, getting ready for some kind of celebration, Miss Wren? Not special. Just a cozy evening for two. He shouldn't say that last part. Wait for the evening to come. Or rather, Wren is waiting for the evening and preparing for the summer ritual while I'm busy cooking. Who would have thought spirits are so oasis? Wren helped me with the chopping, but I won't let her anywhere near the boiling oil. Might as well burn the house down myself. Eventually it gets dark outside. Although spring should have taken over long ago, the evening is dark like it's still winter. The old boards groan and the table ran, and outside the window the heavy sticky snow comes down in the solid wall. It seems like there's no forest or town outside the window, just a raging blizzard in the dark. What a weather. Just right for some of the dark spirits. You scared me! Carl, have everything ready. Wow. It looks impressive. Just how when I managed to set the table while I was looking out the window. Everything looks delicious. A pity it's not meant for us. Yes, we're almost ready for our dearest guest. There's just one last thing left. And, what? Those are pansies. Yes. Why? When instruction shows us. That's what the custom requires. Which one? Just what are you gonna do here? You know that traditionally none is worn under a kimono, right? But you're not wearing a kimono! That is to make up for it. Okay, you don't appreciate my efforts at all. I do hope Elisa Kitty will be more supportive. How am I supposed to participate in this now that I know? Wow, you actually innocent for someone who's been inspecting my windows with binoculars? Just put it out of your mind. Yeah, wow, that's very doable of a pair of windows paints lying casually in the middle of the table. Time to start the ritual. We're slowly pulling Sock at you 3 round cups. Here you go. Didn't you say it wasn't for us? Well, that's mostly true. Cause you has to believe we're having a feast. All you did was she let her guard down and join us. Anyway, this is the case when you get both business and pleasure. Let's start eating. Well, okay. This is delicious. You have a real time for cooking. Hey, well, leave something for the fox. I'm having a feast over here. It's not fair. I want to try too. I haven't made it all. You should have made more. Fox are very racist, mind you. Are you sure you don't have a tail in? I think this is a good time. When you close your eyes and start to whisper something to yourself. Is she praying or cast a spell? I can't hear a word, just see her lips move silently. Finally, when it stops. I don't know what to expect, and I freeze up with a cup in my hand. Nothing happens. We don't seem to be getting anywhere. Oh, right, one more thing. Suddenly, wind leans towards me. Okay, you just gotta do that out on me. Was this whole plan this whole time, or what? What? The cup falls out on my wicked fingers. When I saw the lips and the bush, I saw too. Okay, sorry, you caught me off guard. 110% with that one. Because I don't even feel like there's any love blossoming yet. This is good. I see mostly friends. That just kind of hit me in the left field. She pushes against me with her whole body. My heart is beating faster and faster. It feels as if it's about to fly out. Kyumi can't believe it, Princess. How come Kyumi and Princess are meant for each other? Kyumi can't take it anymore. Huh? What's going on? That's a beautiful girl with fox ears and fluffy tears sitting right across the table for me. She's still nice and disbelieved by eating up everything left on the table by a truly inhuman place. Poor Kyumi's little hearts. Ha! Got you! Who? Before I knew it, the fox is lying on the floor and went to sit on top of the fox. Now you're answer for all your crimes. Who? But Kyumi did nothing wrong. Who's Kyumi? Kyumi is... The fox digs for a minute, then pokes her chest with a finger. Kyumi! Oh, is that so? Then who's summoned the evil spirits here? You're almost drawn the squirrel who lives in this house. Not Kyumi. Kyumi tried to protect Princess, but for some reason, Princess always wipes away Kyumi's good deeds. Kyumi threw good deeds through charcoal because Kyumi had no ink. So that's where the illness stains came from. Kyumi was receiving no origin, so Kyumi was weak, but she did her best. Kyumi loves Princess very much and would never do that bad for her. Which are you talking about? This princess. The fluffiest among us. Kyumi admires. Kyumi would have prostrated herself, but Kyumi is already lying down. Me? Oh. Who? When you whip her to her. Oh yes, I will. If the stupid Waxen doesn't start telling the truth right now. But Kyumi is telling absolute truth. The most truthless one. Really? We're caught red-handed stealing our meats. Have you forgotten already? Kyumi is sorry. Kyumi is very sorry. The meat was so delicious and Kyumi was so hungry. Please forgive me, Kyumi. Don't rip her tail off. Silence, you. Answer me. Who is behind all that's going on in the house? How is Kyumi supposed to answer if she has to stay silent? Kyumi doesn't understand. You little... I actually feel bad for Kyumi, not gonna lie. I really feel like... I feel like she's actually trying to save June, but she was not getting no offense or nothing, so she wasn't able to do this much of a job. So, man, slow down, stop. I'm not letting you torture, animals at my place. Are you nuts? What do you mean animals? First of all, she's a yokai, a demon. And second, she's a cold-blooded kid who's trying to look cute and innocent. Do you really fall for such a cheap trick? Can't believe it. Princess is protecting Kyumi. Kyumi is happy. Does Princess recognize Kyumi? Does Princess love Kyumi back? I wonder if that's... You know what? It's hard to tell because we've only seen the kind of more chest area, but I wonder if that's the girl in her dreams. Well, it doesn't... but the girl in June's dream doesn't talk the same as this one. What? No. Not like that. Are you sure? You lash out at me for every little thing and here you suddenly you're suddenly merciful to no ends. Man, stop it! We're supposed to be working as a team. I just want us to have a civil conversation. This fox seems to know something. Wouldn't it be better to at least try and listen to her? You can always use violence later. Alright. But keep in mind, Fox, the fate of your tail is being decided right now. Try anything stupid. Man, just why are you bullying her now? Since you two already got such a deep mutual understanding, maybe you want to try this one maybe you want to be the one asking questions, June. Well, maybe it will, in fact, be better this way. At least have a chance of learning something. Do you know what's going on? Why do you call me a princess? Because princess and princess. Kyumi thinks so. Kyumi didn't see Princess for a long time. Princess must have changed. But why me? Kumi saw Princess Fluffy's tail. What? No way. Is she talking about when Kumi woke up, she went to live in the human world? It was difficult. Things have changed a lot, but Kumi likes it. There was a TV now. Kumi saw Princess on TV, right through graceful long ears and a tail more beautiful than any Kumi has ever seen. After that, Kumi immediately knew what she had to do. This is Princess the Promise. Oh, did they put me on TV? No. What? Oh, I think we kind of get into her past life a little bit. What tail? What is this living fuel? What is this living fuel color talking about? June? June, this may be important for sorting out your problems. What's she talking about? Oh no, that's gonna get me into more problems when it's looking at me carefully. Well, the thing is, after all, I know Wynn's secret. I think she's just no mine. Breathe in. Out. I've been posting videos on Fury Fins starring myself. What? Oh? Yes, now I know why it's... Yes, now I know why it's a stupid thing to do. But back then, I didn't know Kitsune existed. I thought all the activity was just prejudice. Can't show that either. Showing a lot of butt. I mean, I thought there was nothing wrong with wearing the ears and tail. I thought I wasn't doing any harm. I mean, they are so fluffy and cute. Maybe my content was a little bit indecent. Sometimes. But people liked it. They liked me. People gave me lots of nasty comments, but other people admired me. They told me I was wonderful, beautiful. I felt like I was beloved, needed. When I moved to the big city from my hometown, I didn't have any friends. No one cared about me. No one gave a thing, so I thought nobody would find out. Besides, I hardly had any money. I found some office job, but it didn't pay much, and I wanted to save up for college. I thought Fury Fins would solve all my problems, and then one of my colleagues found out about my profile. At first, I didn't understand what was going on. All the chuckles behind my back, the odd looks, all the conversations that stopped right into the room. And then I got called to the management. Even though I was doing my job well and my KPIs were high, I was sure that my moral character wasn't not suitable for the company. They said I was a stubborn environment. I got fired. And the people who bullied me, they probably still spend their time at the water cooler discussing new hot videos during their working hours. I got unlucky enough so that my story hit the press, but I didn't know it would go this far. I was put on TV. How embarrassing. I never wash away my shame. I can't go back to the civilized world now, ever. So those ears and tears are just a costume? Wow, you Sunoi. That's naughty. Oh no. Of course it was a costume. Or do you think I go with real tail on full moons? Princess Tail is not real? I hope not. Otherwise I would have to rip off 2 hotels. Princess is not real? Well, that's good news. Good news? What do you mean? Well, if you had Kitsune in your language, it would be a very serious matter. But as it is, you're just an average fluffy fin, or should I say a sophisticated fluffy Jewel. Don't say that! That sounds so lewd. Lewd? Well, you're the expert, so I just have to agree. You sound exactly like those naughty colleagues. Okay, I'll stop there. Sorry. And are you going to try to kick me out of town or something? No, why would I? I only disapprove of the problematic interest in Kitsune. Other girls with cute earnings, however, would be also considered allies to this town. Now that you're on the straight and narrow, you could, well, let's see if you can see your specialization. Don't even think about it. Fake tail, not real. Or she's conflicted. So I gotta ask you all these questions, I presume. Where did you come from? Where did you even come from? It's a long story, but Kumi can tell it. It would be better for Kumi to start quickly, otherwise Ben will lose your patience and Kumi will lose your tail. When? Kumi will tell you everything. So a very long time ago, there was no town here, but there was a village. There was a family in the village, rich and numerous, whom everyone loved and revered as they were virtuous. They healed people a lot, but not just people, spirits too. These people were friends of Inoi family. Inoi were Kumi and lots of Kumi sisters. Kumi missed her sister very much. They can't be. Are you saying that the Fukuyama were allied with the foxes? Fukuyama? Kumi knows Fukuyama, but no, she's talking about Inoi. Fukuyama traitors. They got many of my sisters killed. Just two. What are you saying, you demon spawn? When let her finish. You agreed to talk before, didn't you? I've heard enough. The fox keeps blatantly lying and slandering my family. Kumi said the truth. Kumi trusts her tale. Alright, keep spinning your fairy tale. There were inconsistencies all over it. Your story were never numerous. No one in their right mind would want to be part of the Dark Mage clan. Kumi remembers what she remembers. Your story were many. Fukuyama were many too. Both were rich, but Fukuyama were also greedy. They wanted to cut trees in the Inoi forest. Yoshinori wouldn't let them, so Fukuyama spread rumors about Yoshinori and Inoi. Yoshinori were banished. Inoi had to flee. All to steal trees and get more money. Stupid, greedy Fukuyama. They didn't know the forest is bad. Bad? What do you mean, Fox? There were bad things in the forest. You can make them good, but it's hard, lots of work. Inoi were trying hard, Yoshinori helped. That was the agreement. There was a lot of magic there. It does this. Kumi claps her hands loudly and strikes her fingers. It grows and grows until it becomes really big. Spirits get caught inside, sometimes good ones, sometimes bad. You have to be clean or it would be bad. Bad forest. Why did the foxes live in the forest if it was so bad? Was it out of great and pure love for people, perhaps? And now I know how to clean the forest and then it becomes good and nice to live in. But you need power for that. Power comes from offense. People make offense. If Snowy would make offense, Snowy would become stronger and clean the forest. Kumi thinks it's very easy to understand. Even for you, Fukuyama. Kumi is sorry. Kumi takes your words back. Kumi backs your spirit to tail. Okay, so you're saying that the force is getting corrupted by something like a bunch of spirits smushed together? That's right, oh wisest of Fukuyama. Like tofu cheese? Like tofu cheese? Kirby loves tofu. Interesting. Does that make any sense to you? I don't want you to believe a single word that this counter says, but yes, I think so. We've been having certain issues for our Solomon for some time now. Something's affecting it. The accidents grow more frequent and severe each passing year. We've been getting strange reports from the workers too. Every such case was investigated, but I haven't been able to find anything out. Kimmy's not lying at all. Kimmy won't lie to Princess. Even the strongest Fukuyama didn't threaten to rip her tail off. Okay. This one. Were you trying to possess me? Possess Princess? How? What for? Kimmy doesn't understand. Just, you look at this embodiment of innocence. I almost believed her. But it's the truth. Kumi has come to make Princess remember. Remember? How am I supposed to remember you if I don't know you? We've been together before. 200 years ago, Kumi thinks. Princess promised that she will return in 200 years. Kumi was very much waiting. Are you just going to give me the choice and not answer that question? 200 years? I'm assuming there's some kind of reincarnation thing going on, maybe? That the person 200 years ago said that, and then through reincarnation you would get June now. That's my guess. Don't know if that's right. It's also possible that the person who said that had some kind of magic that could make him live eternally, like without aging, but that person died from maybe a war or something, and then never was able to fulfill that promise. But that's another guess. Do you know anything about what's going on in this house? Why do I keep seeing all these terrible things? Is this your doing? Kumi begs Princess to forgive her. Kumi tried very hard to stop terrible things from happening, but they still happen. Kumi hasn't received offense in a long time, so she can't do much. Kumi got the offense now. Maybe she could do more? So you know why this has happened, don't you? Kumi knows. It's the forest. Forest? What are you talking about? What does the forest have to do with what's going on in the house? The forest used to be here. The house is in the forest. It seems like the forest is no more, but it is still here. The forest is very dirty and angry now because it has to be cleaned for a long time. Lots of spirits. This is the special place where the spirits go here. Kumi thinks she and Princess can help. But for that, Princess must remember Kumi. Kumi understands now. Kumi was wrong, it seems. Kumi didn't want to scare anyone. Kumi is very sorry that this happens. She is really, really sorry. Kumi gotta lay stronger. Kumi will try to fix it all herself. What? Everything happens as if in the next moment when it's already grabbing onto the air. All you catch a glimpse of Kumi's tail flashing through joy. Hey, where do you think you're going? When she acting rather quick, she must prepare for this scenario. Her coat and shirt are already at hand, then grabs her stuff and hurries after her fox skin dress as she goes. I won't let you get away, demon. Ren! I meant to grab Ren's hand. I think we should go with her. But not to mention, I also feel like, she's gonna try to do it all herself, and I don't think she'll be able to. I think she's gonna need help. Wait! I'll go with you. But there's a blizzard outside, and you're just going out there alone? Let me go. Fox's getting away. She's already gone. Say it's safe, she's a spirit, a demon, didn't you? And you're only human. Are you planning to follow her alone at night in the blizzard? I know you won't stop, but at least take me with you. When has a strange expression on her face. Okay, get dressed quickly. We went out of the house. Everything is covered with snow, and the layers getting thicker with each passing minute. Try to stay calm, close to wind, and not lose sight of it, although it's difficult at times. I think that was a good choice. I should be saying, because I feel like the fox is going to be after him. I don't know. She's a yokai demon, so I don't know if they could die. But if it's possible that she could die, that could be a possibility. Like, they have lives. So it might be good if he left her, then we may never see her again. Whatever she's up to, I don't want to leave her alone, especially now. And even if the yokai doesn't die, I feel like Wen could, because she would be out here alone. We don't find any footprints. Maybe they got covered in snow, or maybe just Kumi just didn't leave them. She's a spirit after all. The snowfall is getting heavier. I can barely move my feet. Man, I'm going to freeze. Let's go back, please. You should have stayed home. I should have taken you with me. Man, you're shaking. Not at all. Why do you always get in my way? Well, someone has to. You come with no breaks included, dang it. I'll be fine. I touched Ren's shoulders. I mean it, Ren. Let's go back. No way, I have to follow the track while it's fresh. Oh, come on, Ren. Do you even have any actual tracks? Because I don't. But the fox is... Forget the fox. We won't find her in a blizzard like this anyway. There should be something else we're missing. They won't find it either if you end up freezing to death. That won't help anyone. I hate to admit it, but you're probably right. It actually might be a good reason for your cranium to be that thick. Hey, now stop talking to my cranium already. We finally have to go back home. We did drink lots of hot chocolate having movie nights. Right on. Quickly, we don't find any we miss, except maybe the fact we both need a friend for a long time now. Can't say we turn into species overnight, but small steps, you know, or besties overnight, but small steps, you know. Species, my bad. Despite Wynn's expectations, nothing would happen to us anymore. Wait a day, or two, a week. Maybe it's a new protective series we can put up everywhere, or maybe Kumi waited in to fix everything. Guess I never know now, although I kinda want you. The halter stopped as soon as Kumi left, but I somehow don't feel like she was his bad spirit after all. I wonder if she's okay out there. Sometimes when I feel like I've cooked too much, I put munchies on the open window. They're usually gone by nighttime. I know that's probably the bullets. I started making my own manga after all. Well, not really my own, but the stories in it are all mine, every last one. One turned out harder than I thought it would be. Luckily, Wynn had a solution. She introduced me to an artist who moved to go to paint landscapes. She's a little shy, but incredibly cute. She got a long way, and I'm like a quick getting popularity online. Born chance, buying tickets search for a mysterious girl who lives with her friends at a tiny town at the edge of the world. And won't trade it for anything else. Twin Pines, and if I was afraid of a kid ending like that. I didn't want that ending. I thought I made a good choice. It's a huge help. So, okay, there's like other endings, and I don't care which ones where I die, but like, if that was legitimately the ending, and that's how it ends, if that's the true ending, I don't like that. I'm sorry, I think that was just too abrupt. They could have had you follow the spirit, and you could have worked together. And then just suddenly the spirit just doesn't show up again. Like, what? I'm sorry, I just don't like that ending. I hate that ending. Yeah, I've had games that do something similar to before, but like usually, like once you pick the right choice, you continue on and you solve the issue at hand. But you don't see Kumi ever again, and she did fix, I guess, whatever happened with the offerings. But like, whatever happened to Kumi, like something bad had to happen. I'm gonna go back to it after this credits and check again. I'm gonna choose the other option. There was multiple choices, and I tried to pick out the good choices, but I think there was a lot of other gallery stuff too. So I'm gonna look at the gallery and see if there's anything. If the gallery's filled out, it's probably fucking the true ending because there's nothing new. But I just feel like that ended way too abruptly. That's what I don't like about it. Yep, there's more scenes. Right here. Do I have to choose to leave her alone? Just leave her alone? That doesn't seem like the right choice though. Alone. Oh wait, okay. I'm assuming this is the one. Okay, well I choose not to chase after. So let's try to leave her alone. When listen to me. Enough. Leave her alone. No, you listen to me. Or are you only way to listen when the demon is talking? I know you want to be special, but you're the one who wants to be special right now. You play Demon Hunter to the point where you don't even care who you hunt. What if everything she said was true? What if it wasn't her fault? Or what if it was her fault? What if she's trying to kill you? She's a demon. And I'm a descendant of dark mages according to you. And I also made socially inappropriate videos that completely ruined my life, even though I didn't hurt anyone. What now? Boil me at the stake? Is that how your justice works? This is completely... No, man, it's not different. It's exactly the same thing. Someone thinks you might be guilty. So even if you're telling the truth, even if you didn't mean any bad, even if you didn't hurt anybody, you are guilty until proven otherwise. Except, how do you get through to someone who doesn't benefit from sparing you? Maybe they want to prove something to themselves. Maybe they're simply bored. Why try getting into other shoes when you could do justice? Being a hunter is much more fun than being a prey, isn't it, Wen? The weather outside is awful. Even the knots, Kiri might get in trouble. I'll go try and find her. And you, if you have an ounce of compassion left, go after her. I rush out of the room. Ren stays behind. Wait, Yasunori. Making a big mistake. June. Got a bad feeling about this. A chain of footprints stretches from my house, and with every passing moment, it gets more and more covered with snow. Since I thought it's headed towards the woods. I try to follow the trail as best I can. My feet sink into the loose snow, and I get closer and forth. The snow drifts only get bigger. Kumi! Please come back! Forest is a huge mass of blackness buried in snow. Beaming on my flashlight, I can't fully disperse the shadows, only part them slightly. In all my time here, I haven't been in the forest even once. Especially at night, in a heavy snowfall like that. What am I doing? Wind is howling in my ears, and large snowflakes are covering my face with stings. The footprints wind between the trees, and I seem to be seeing less of them. Kumi! I won't hurt you! Why does Kumi leave footprints in the first place? Is to see a disembodied spirit? I realize now I should have dressed warmer. Every exposed patch of my skin is throbbing with pain. Snowflakes have long since stopped melting on my eyelashes. Listen, maybe Ren was right. Maybe Kumi really is just even trying to lure me into an ice trap. She did it. I don't see my footprints. I know how to turn back, but I can believe in my legs that go stiff. The snow drifts on each side of the narrow path between the trees are almost my height. I think one more gust of icy wind would be enough to knock me flat into one of those. Tall forest shadows close over my head. Kumi! She's lying in one of the snowdrifts curled up in a ball. She's crying. Her tears. Snow stuck to her hair and clothes. Frozen tears on her pale face glisten in the electric light. And his eyes closed. No, Kumi, don't fall asleep. Please don't fall asleep. But the last time I drank, I was sure, shoveling the snow. Kumi's body seems too heavy. I tried to lift her several times, but I only fall into the snow along with. All I could do is hold Kumi close and feel her body go. I know I shouldn't cry, but the tears still rolled down my face, running my frozen cheeks. This is going to end badly. This is going to end badly, little Snowy. Just mark my words. Ren? So glad. Ren, please help. It's just crazy. Ren, please, I can't do it alone. I stops her place, but only for one long moment. It hears me up and finally lifts Kumi. As I pull her from the other side, even though I can barely see myself. I literally can't even. Three of us head back home. Okay, so I guess maybe because she watched that so quickly that they didn't notice the footprints originally? Question mark? I don't know. Like, some inconsistency. I figured they would notice. Yeah, I figured they would notice the footprints because they had a longer conversation when I chose to leave her alone than when I chose to go with her. So you would imagine they would find the footprints, especially with two of them. I don't know. And don't you dare say it's not good. I cut all this vegetable soup with these very hands. Kumi would never say that. Yeah, well, Kumi would say it's Liz, so salty. And by little, Kumi means a lot. You ungrateful beast. Kumi is all this kitchen. Hey, how come Kumi always suffers for the truth? What do you know about suffering? You have any idea what it takes to chop onions? Kumi reminds you that compassion is a virtue. Although Ren and Kumi argue whenever they have a chance, I think they get along. Our adventure in the woods had some nasty consequences. I was sick for a week afterwards, and Kumi just grew weaker. When I found her freezing in the snow, I was simply afraid I haven't made it in time, but after all, she's a kitsune. A largely human word don't apply to her, for the most part, at least that's what I got from the explanation. Anyway, we had to take care of both of us and quickly learn to cook. Well, we semi-survived over there too. When appears to find me for both our soup. Are you going to criticize my cooking too? Oh, of course not. I still value my life after all. Oh yeah? It doesn't seem like you do. I still can't believe you actually went out into the woods at night in a snowstorm. I mean, when you gonna do literally the same thing? I'm different. I'm prepared for that sort of thing. I'll give you that. To be honest, I still wonder how you manage to stay all healthy and such. Must be the blood of the demon hunters. Yep. This, and also the fact that I avoid gulping dubious foxes amidst the snowdrifts. Kumi can heal you. Kumi's not dubious at all. I'm tasting this soup. It's way too salty. It has too much onion, but for some reason it still tastes great to me. Thank you, Wen. That's not. I only spent half a day of my life in the kitchen to make it. It's not just the soup. If it wasn't for you, I don't think we would have made it afterwards. You don't say. Wen seems to take my words for granted, but I noticed her cheeks have turned pink. I should have no idea how to. You found that fluffy dum-dum after all. Was it the smell or something? Kumi smells great. Like nothing. You just smell blind. Kumi can smell the whole bag of onions that Wen has put in the soup. Okay, that's it. She would officially refuse to cook for your pet until she apologizes. Kumi immediately apologized for excessive frankness. But to be fair, when you started it, I was just pointing out the facts. Now I'm more interested if you really had to find her in the first place and not how you actually managed to do it. Oh, well, there were footprints in the house. I simply followed them. They got splashed in the woods, but footprints? I only saw yours. What was it Wen said about being blind? Well, I can heal you too. They love marking each other. Kumi's not saying anything. Kumi's sleeping. So you found no choice but mine. That's rude. Could it be that Kumi's tracks were covered in snow already? There's a big snowstorm after all. Okay, there's a more personal question. Why did you two even go into the forest during the snowstorm? When threatened to whip Kumi's tail off. And also, Kumi needs to fix the forest. You still haven't given up on your idea, have you? Why go Alright, let me just shove you to the freezer. I expect the results to be pretty much the same. Kumi doesn't want to go into the freezer, although the freezer holds chicken. No, Kumi will think about the chicken later. Why not? Kumi has to think about the spirits in the woods. If Kumi was there, she faced strong darkness. Very bad. Kumi tried to find where the darkness was sent, but its dam was too deep and Kumi was too weak. It was hard. Kumi thinks she is much stronger now. Kumi thinks Shimao was a good at cleaning the forest. Kumi, are you sure that's necessary? The house is quiet, I guess. Kumi shakes her head. Wind makes often, Kumi gets stronger. Spirits haven't seen Kutsi for a long time. They can smell, they are afraid. They don't go into the house. But they'll get bold and attack in. You must act now. So you want Kumi, lots of spirits though. Kumi can't let them find our weakness. Even if there was something you want Kumi, you don't think I'm just gonna let you do whatever you want without any oversight, do you? I'll go with you. And if you're up to something, it's not just your tail that's at stake. Kumi knows that Wen thinks about her tail too much. Maybe Wen is jealous? No, I'm not. There's nothing to be jealous about. And then we know who. And then we know who is the fluffiest of all. Wen! Anyway, that's not the point. June, I think you have to come with us too. Me? I might stay home, like for real. I mean, I can't do any magic. Yeah, that's the problem. If I just leave you in the house, spirits might attack you when no one's around, and then. Okay, I get it. I've changed my mind. Let's all go together. Good. I think we all need to prepare for tomorrow. What should I do? I don't know. Take some sedatives, maybe? Okay. Wen looks at me carefully and suddenly smiles. Don't worry, June. Somehow we'll finally set everything straight. Voice sounds so confident and calm. This makes it easy to believe anything will actually work out. I nod. Tomorrow. Wen collects the empty dishes and leaves the room. Plates, quietly floated down the hallway. Wind looked thoughtful and even distant. Kumi is unusually quiet too. Is she just tired, or has she grown strong enough to face the dark forces? I find Rin on the couch. She's holding a cup of tea, but Rin seems to have forgotten about it completely. Am I interrupting you? This is your house after all. That's not an insult. Oh, but I think it is. Oh, I really like the cute little face you make when you're angry. Cute. No, you're not interrupting at all. Want to take a seat? I nodded to sit down next to Rin. There was an unusual flow of scent emanating from her. Somehow it's strong and delicate at the same time. Do you think we're friends? No, I was getting that. Yes, I think they are. Well, we haven't known each other very long, but yes, I think so. I don't think I'm taking this lightly. It's just, even if we aren't yet, I'd like to be friends with you. See, now June, there's one thing that I've learned from you. You have no brains at all. What? But you definitely have the heart. I can't tell if this is a compliment or insult. I'm glad I got to know you. You know, we probably wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the ghosting. I mean, sure, our town is... It's really small. At some point, we will learn each other's names. But we wouldn't get the chance to actually know each other. Hey, is this... What is this? Huh? You sound like this... Like this is a farewell. Man, this is about going to the woods more, isn't it? Let's not go anywhere. We should do more prep work. You practice swinging and sword and stuff. Let's know. We're loud, but there's no sign of amusement in our eyes. Although I don't really know. Just talk to me, okay? Okay, but I warn you, when in doubt, I cry. Mr. Myers, say, if you do that, process, I'll be patient for it to find the words. Or much of the courage, if you know that I didn't have any true exorcists in my family, if you're convinced that the Fukuomas had slandered someone, just again wealth. If it turned out that the entire centuries old history of my clan was made of lies, what would you tell me then? Well, I would tell you, how was it again? Right, a smart person once told me, you're only responsible for what you're doing right now. Based on my grandmother's words, she once said that to me. I think I've only just now realized why. Now, back in the city I moved from, I knew a lot of people by name, but I didn't have any friends at all. Maybe I was too shy or too afraid no one would like me. I was just an ordinary girl, fresh from the countryside. I thought that in this strange small town, I had even fewer chances, but I was wrong. I'm also really glad I got to know you, even a little bit. I think I'm the one who's about to cry. Hey, now let's just... right. For a long time, I've been meaning to ask you one thing. Why was there a protective seal in the bathroom? I shouldn't say the last one. That's more of a joke one. But that's gonna be a funny one. But no, do you like me? You like me? Well, how should I put it? There's one thing you very wrong about my ancestry code. I expected anything but this. I shouldn't have asked a stupid question. What is it? What's your intention of mine? No ordinary girl. Not to me. And? Oh, that was a spicy one right there. I didn't. Okay, that answered the question. Okay. Now that I mention it though, she, they, Gwen did kiss her. Oh, I know it's part of the ritual or whatever. I'm assuming, but after that, you just got no mention. Though I will be fair that there was a lot going on, but there was like a week between, at least between the events with Kumi in the forest and now. So I'm assuming something would have been said, but I do not know. Is everyone ready? Yes! No. Come on, June, you'll be fine. If something goes wrong, I use the Demon Bane sword. That only makes me more skilled. My body's been rebelling since this morning. My head aches and I'm so dazed and my hands are shaking so much that I poured half of my morning tea on the table. Kumi declared it as an offering to spirits and left it up right away. Right now, Wayne considers the kitchen her territory. So she immediately gave Kumi a proper ball look for licking the table. Ball hucking? Okay. The scene took my mind off the whole of existence a little bit, but now it came back in full force. Sorry, my voice sounds kind of weird. Just suddenly, sure, I'm always spit, I think. Ooh. First time that happened, I'm recording. I'm sitting in front of the door, unable to convince myself to cross the threshold. Can we go somewhere today? As luck would have it, today is especially great, think. On a day like this, I want to wrap up in a blanket with a mug of hot chocolate, not go fight in ancient evil in the creepy woods. I don't feel so good. I don't feel good at all. My vision darkens. Just leave me here. Go ahead. Demons, June. Lots of demons. In the same house with you. My feet kill me after the way. The snow creaks nasty beneath me as gray as Aiden yesterday. Okay. Let's just go already. I really want to get it over with. Up close, the forest is just as dark and hospitable as when we first met. The difference is that there's less snow now, and the daylight shining through the tree branch outlines the weird shapes. Can you feel this? It seems to be getting colder. No, I'm not talking about this. Then what is it? When you get all jumpy again, June. It's just a forest. Kumi twitches her ears in silence. The heavens of her girl seem to stand up white. She looks more like a white Emma now than ever. Something evil is looking in the princess, watching us through the eyes of a scroll, talking with the real voices of bullets. From here, Kumi goes first. Ren sighs but doesn't argue. It makes me uneasy. I can see my breath just like I did in my bedroom that night. Here. Kumi draws a line in the snow. What? Is that scary woodland spirit of yours right here? No. This is where Kumi and Ren... Wait, this is where Kumi and Ren leave June. She can't go any further. These are good trees. They do for protection. Kumi starts drawing something in the snow. Ren watches for her for a while. Approaches me holding some of her paper attachment. This time the paper is top notch. Oh, and red scent of strawberry suddenly wafts through the frosty air. What is it? Bath salts. Not the most traditional George, but it worked last time. And the smell is so... Well, if I was a demon, I'd want for my life. It's my favorite, by the way. Yeah, I know. Okay, now, whatever happens, you stay put in. I see it now. It's here. Wait, behind you! But Kumi is the first one to attack. The forest thinning on and complete and seems to have gone much longer, just as her limbs. creature I see before me resembles Kumi only in certain features, which are strangely blended and elongated. Flickering lights dance around her new body. Yako, this is what a Lucky looks like. She launches into the thick and dark set forest and tears at it with her claws. Her fangs sink into the flesh of something large and ever shifting. I'm assuming maybe because of June's lineage, I would say, because of being, with dark mages as her family, she could see things that someone like Wynn couldn't. Which birds, bridges, vague silhouettes, all porcelain twists and spinning and growing. Wynn shouts something to me. Look! Don't look! But I can't take my eyes off the maddening days and shadows. They weave together and bore into the sides of the beast that tormented them. This is Kumi's voice, and here is Kumi asleep just as I remember her. Kumi's lying on his side, breathing rapidly. Her body left a scarlet fold in the snow. Blood. When you something rushes towards Kumi. The blade of her sword glints with cold. It's not pointing at the fox. When you something again. The blade of Wynn's sword flashes split and sparks as the shapeless black smoke comes down on her. There was a winged deafening sound. The sound of a blade shattered. Small pieces burst in all directions like crushed ice. Just like the glass in my window when. Smoke screeches with the voices of crows. I know it was striking, but before that, I scoop up the snow and salts. It's as red as the forward behind Kumi, but it smells like strawberries. It's my favorite scent. I step forward. Hey! I'm here, come to me! Look at me! A shrieking black pointer rushes toward at me. I throw the bastard aside, but it doesn't stop. I have just enough time to turn my flashlight on. I am Kumi, listen carefully. You must run far away. Find a safe place, like I taught you. You should go to sleep, dear, and when you wake up, everything will be fine. But what about Princess? I'm not leaving the Princess. Don't worry about me. I'm not leaving. We'll meet again in 20 years. And then we'll make everything right. I promise. But to do that, you have to survive. Promise me. Princess. Come on, Kumi. Say, Kumi will survive. We'll survive. Here you go. Remember your promise, and I will remember mine. Now go. I need to rest. Tell me, do you recognize me now? You are the princess. Yes. That's what Kumi used to call me. I'm assuming this is the chick that made the promise. Not Kumi, but the chick. Okay. And now... June? Sorry, this is really making me too up. Even though it's just a vision novel, it just makes me tear up so much. Princess! I really don't want to argue. Princess is, I mean, if that's what makes Kumi happy. You're going to strangle me. Wait, are we still in the forest? Must got to get out of here. That scary thing. Everything's fine now. It's gone. It burst from the inside, sort of. Gone? Gone! Princess cleaned it away. Really? Oh, I should have shined the light at it right off. Oh well, just who knew that all palms could be solved with a flashlight? When the Kumi exchanges glitches, don't you remember? Remember what? Princess got glowy. Huge beautiful lights. Fluffy as tail. Majestic beauty. Oh, okay. So, wait. There was a tail I could form. As I took a gratitude for saving us, I promised not to target it. Wait. What? What tail? What's going on? Princess, look! A flower! Indeed, probably the first one this year. A tail? How am I delivering with a tail? What will people think of me? What am I supposed to do now? So that's how I got a tail. It doesn't go on full moon, so you can't even see it with the naked eye. It's a spiritual thing, sort of. After everything that has happened to us, life just couldn't go back to the old way. The town needed changes for a long time, and we tried to make them good for everyone. We weren't convinced her father to close the sawmill. Workers had long resented the order of the words were doing them, but still, I'm sure this wasn't an easy decision. However, Wynn had an ace up her sleeve and knew the remnant plan for the town. We tried our best to protect all the jobs and even found promising areas for both. We all worked on this plan together. Even Kumi came up with some great ideas, although she was mostly chewing on Pinterest. We're going to promote tourism. Our town's unique history, we'll do our best to tell it. Let's face it, people like foxes. If we know some foxes aren't ready to admit it openly, we'll be working hard on that. We will earn Kitsune a good name. And then maybe they'll come back to our world. We'll all do our best. I did labor marketing on my last job back in the city, so all my knowledge has come handy. Of course, I have a lot to learn, now that I'm firstly working for the town's bright future. Kumi, stop licking the pencil. Oh, come on, the lights went out. Oh, are you still alive there, you fury idiot? The world's first town where Kitsune are always welcome. Listen, back in the forest, when we were fighting the dark spirit, what's in my imagination did my sword flash with magic? What are you talking about? No, maybe it was just some reflection? I don't really know. Sorry, I don't remember much of what happened. Maybe I didn't see it? Kumi saw everything. Kumi remembers everything. But Kumi won't say anything. How can you do this to me? I saved your life! Kumi thinks everything is relative. How so? June, I told you, she's an evil spirit. A heartless one at that. What is it you want, you foul being? Wynn bullies Kumi all the time. It would only be fair to punish Wynn. But Kumi's generous. Kumi can forgive Wynn all her sins. For offerings, many offerings. You embody all the vices. All of them, Yumi. That's a dope. Okay, that's the actual good ending. Ending 1 out of 6. So the good true ending. When everybody lives, the spirit gets cleansed out. Everything's gone. It was actually really TV short though. I think it was about 3.5 hours long, so it was not a long novel at all. I thought it'd be longer, but I think it was like $10 or something like that. So, but overall though, sorry about my voice. Overall though, pretty good. I actually liked it. I honestly did wish it was longer because I love the characters and everything. But it's fine. I think that was it. Check. There's 2 more here though. That's my only thing. There's 2 more there. Actually, hang on. I want to do one last thing. Let me just do one tiny bit. One thing that I'm actually not gonna agree to it because I don't care. But Kumi. She's turned into a small mat under the blanket, sleeping. Kumi's not sleeping. Kumi's really like yawns. Okay, I'm gonna read it a little bit. For a moment, I can see her small, pointy fangs. Well, maybe a layer sleeping. How are you feeling? June is worried about Kumi. Kumi is very pleased. June doesn't have to worry. Kumi is very tough kitsune. When helps. Kumi, I've been wanting to ask you for something for a long time, but it's, well, kind of weird. And it might upset you, I guess. Kumi chews sleepily on the blanket. Okay, it doesn't seem to be the right time. I'm about to get up, but Kumi cuts my hand. I didn't expect Kumi so fast to even have a sleep. It's probably the same way foxes used to catch and ice out in the snow. Ask. He doesn't mind. Okay. Anyway, Yukiyomi created a lot of damage to Femi, didn't they? Were you able to forgive Rin? Kumi can answer, but the answer would be kind of weird. And it might upset June. Kumi thinks so. Kumi will answer if June promised not to get upset. Okay? Good. Kumi wanted to kill Rin. Very badly. My palm and Kumi's hand suddenly feels cold and stiff. Is June upset? I shake my head, but my insides clench. But it's not that simple. Rin is the first person to make Kumi offense in a long run. I signed not to forgive, but Kumi thought she would first help her return, thank you. Then Rin helped some more. And June would probably be upset if Kumi killed Rin. So Kumi thought she wouldn't kill Rin. But Kumi didn't forgive. Kumi told the truth. June is upset. Kumi is sad. Kumi should have been silent. No, I thank you for telling the truth, Kumi. I'm not sure how I'll feel if I were you, but it wasn't Rin's fault. Your family was treated badly, but it was done by other people a long time before Rin was born. Sure, Rin can be very difficult at times, but she is a kind person who tries to do good. It's just one human. Sometimes it's very hard for us to distinguish good from bad. Please give her a chance. Do that? Kumi's heel stretched. Kumi will tell June one thing. Kumi tried to figure out how she could find the spirits in words, but she was having no luck. Kumi tried until she lost all her strength. Then she felt just now couldn't get up. It was very dark, but snow. Kumi thought she would never see anything but snow again. Kumi thought she would never see her princess again. Kumi felt the darkness control. But then in the midst of all darkness and snow, Kumi saw a light. Big, beautiful light. The princess had come forward, so Kumi decided to fight on. Kumi, I'm very sorry, but not only princess knows how to make light, the land just knows how to make light too. Kumi also knows how to make light, though not so very big, but very hot. But like, would you like to see? Let's not do it now. It's fine. Kumi will show another time. Kumi gets out from under the blanket and takes my hand. Kumi understands that June has no tail and that she's not a princess. It doesn't matter. June gave Kumi help. June helped Kumi a lot. Kumi is very grateful to June and will try to help her in return really hard. Please don't try really hard. You don't want to end up in a snowbank again, do you? I was really scared for you. You could have died. Kitsune don't die. Kitsune fade away. But then they come back again if they really want to. That's what Princess said. I see. What does June think? Princess won't lie to Kumi, would she? I think she was telling the truth. Kumi thinks so too. Kumi will look for Princess. Even if it's going to take a very, very long time. Kumi is patient, sometimes. I hope you should. I'll do what I can, but I really want to help. June is so nice. Kumi likes you. I like it too, Kumi. Kumi knows. Why am I blushing? Kumi would like to help June too. June mind? No, of course not. Who would refuse? So, depending on what I choose, I get two scenes where they kiss. I think I prefer the one with June more, because I just feel like of what the choice I made, it would lead up to that moment. But I can understand it in this one. The fans, I don't think I really did with June, but I could see being with Kumi because of all the history. Kumi, what are you doing? June didn't like it. June liked it, but it's for good luck. Also, it feels nice. Kumi thinks so too. Okay, so I'm going to presume that this ain't June's first kiss, just because the fact that each time she's been kissed, she's not said nothing about it. So I'm assuming she's been kissed before. And I assume that maybe she's a lesbian, I would presume, because she's kissed like that and she's not said, like in the Timbuk Love and Macaroni Love, they constantly said that, well, it's a girl, so it would be weird, wouldn't it? Because normally they would see that, hey, they would prefer to be with a guy, but then when they feel something for a girl, they're kind of contradicting, I guess. They're like, well, why did I feel this way? So, but I guess what June might just like girls in general. So anyway, I guess I figured I'd show that scene. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I liked it. It was shorter than I wanted to. I'm not gonna lie, but it was fun. And I'm assuming, yeah, the other CG. I was trying to make sure if it wasn't an I missed, but it's just a CG I missed in the game. That's all it is. Not big. Just CG I never got made from an ending or something. Because I got like 3 endings. I think there are 3 other endings I could get. But, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.